Dopamine. All this is for dopamine hits, so you can get your high in your latest addiction. You and Slow State, all the meth addicts and dopamine addicts.
I've never done drugs a day in my life.
This is why you think you're tough and so sadistic and masochistic, because you hate
I
yourself.
I don't think I'm tough. I don't think I'm tough. I just know I'm a masochist and like pain.
I admit totally that I'm the biggest fool for being in these places. You know, that doesn't change it. I need to change it, but I'm the biggest fool for being here.
So back on point.
Surrounded by a bunch of people.
All of this retarded bullshit is being obfuscation. Back to point. What is the biggest deal to get you and Flo to stop doing this argument back and forth? What needs to happen?
What needs to happen, if we're being totally authentic here, which I'd like to be, if possible, everyone else, it may never happen, because he would have to become somebody who was respectable to some extent and honorable and ethical. So while I do respect and honor his ethic of telling his audience he's a lying grifter while being a lying grifter, oddly enough, United States corporation elections prove that that's not even enough notice, because these people are told every day they're voting for liars and grifters and still pay for it and beg for it. So listen, that's the masochism and sadism you pointed out. Is we want to be whipped, we want to be abused, we want to follow and be misled by a bunch of liars and grifters. I can't be mad at that. That's part of sadism and fascism. But ultimately, which he does, he wants my respect and he wants my acceptance and validation. And the only way that he could get that is by being somewhat of a respectable, honorable, trustworthy, courageous, passionate, hardworking man, right? Not necessarily even hardworking, but passionate about what he does and wanting to become better at it, instead of just accepting less for himself constantly and all the rest of the things that go on, right? So really what I'm doing is I'm attempting to love him in my own way, and so many others. It may not be perceived that way. And they're attempting to love me back in a slightly different way, you know? So I'm open to that, right? These folks who follow me around constantly, do these competitions with me, you know, send me little messages throughout the months. I'm open to being a part with them, to working with them, co-creating, you know, sharing whatever is meant for us. But if they want to do that in a way where they get acceptance and validation and respect, then they're going to have to do and be what it takes to get that, right? That's what would be in any kind of normal, offline, regular situation, right?
Are you saying that you want Flo to act masculine and manly in what you dictate, in the terms you dictate, in order to get the bullshit to stop? Or are you saying, like, you said a whole bunch to really say nothing, and I don't mean that to be insulting. Or do you want him to act a certain way that you agree with? Or
Quite frankly, I really, and again, I do this with a lot of people, and it may be one.
All right. Everything's gonna be all right. Hey, what's up, Cynthia? Good to see you. Shadow Buddha, my brother. Shifty One, my brother. What's going on? Lauren in the building. What's up, ma? Good to see you. Jody in the house. Yeah, Paul does talk a lot. He has that ability to do some to share some pearls of wisdom too. What's up? Like, what am I doing here? Why am I doing this panelverse? Why do I do this, huh? Isn't that the question that always comes up? But we're here. What's up, Chris Lestrange, legend in the building? Yo. Legend in the building. Gorilla Biscuits in the building. Yeah. Yo, so what is a simp? Oh, that which is. Good to see you. Okay, how can I forget you? And Modern Man Gone. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. The real Simp Shady. Thanks for the promotion, Gabriel Trap House Games. We Simps need to come together to really get our message out there. We're going somewhere as long as we can ride the coattails of a strong woman. Oh my God, that is a simp. That person is doing, I assume it's a man. He's doing the work for me. I love it. What is a simp? Right? They ride the coattails of a strong woman. For sure. For sure. Always giving more than what they get in return, right? I get it. It sounds bad to say. We're doing something to get something, but that's just the way of the work. Quid pro quo. One hand washes the other, right? That's the motivation behind it. Oh, you finished my video. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm sure it's fire. You're working on the Joe Cool one too. Yeah. Fat finger. Shifty One has some really good videos too. I'm saying back there. All you guys are very creative. New guru in the house. Simpletons, huh? Hey ladies, have you ever how do you deal with simps? I'm sure you get them. The male simps are out there. I used to have this one female simp that used to come around my restaurant all the time. All the time. Well, I don't even think was she even a student of mine from college when she was in college. I don't know, but anyway, she used to come around all the time, give me like every now and then she'd give me like a nice like pastry or something that she had. She was always around. But I take it though as also too she was just being nice and kind. But anyway, that's another story. But you shame them, huh? You said you shame them until they leave me alone. Damn. So when we see Cynthia's doing that, it's probably she's getting rid of the simps, right? Simps. Let's see what some of these folks on YouTube, someone of an authority, not as much of authority as me, but let's see what they have to say about simp culture.
He said it.
Well, a simp is the opposite of a pimp.
Yes, I know.
Right. And so a simp is that dude that goes out of the way, you know, to bend over backwards for I'm about to. I don't want to get ran off with rakes and pitchforks. Kojak, what's the definition of a simp?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna be on Kojak. We're gonna be on Kojak. I never heard of him until he said it.
Well, a simp is the opposite of a pimp.
Yes, I know.
Right. And so a simp is that dude.
Simp is opposite of a pimp. I get it.
Maybe the difference between a gentleman and a simp comes down to this. A gentleman does gentlemanly or chivalrous things because it's the right thing to do. And a simp does those things and maybe more with the hopes of getting laid.
That means
okay, because it's the right thing to do. That's what a gentleman does. Okay, they do it. What if the right thing to do is getting laid? Or even getting food or getting attention, whatever the guy wants. It's still, yeah, but technically the technical reason for people simping men is to get laid for sure.
James Bond is automatically chivalrous because he's doing it for Queen and Country.
I feel like a gentleman can unquestionably tell a woman no, and a simp can't.
That's true. Like because if he's not looking for anything from her in the first place.
Well, I mean, if you're a gentleman, you'll even when a woman if a woman were to throw herself at you and it's you're with another woman or she's with a man, gentlemen should be like, no, stop, no, this is unbecoming, etc. Whereas a simp would be like, okay, I think that there's a chasm of difference between a gentleman and a simp. Chasm.
I guess also a simp only does nice things for women that he finds attractive, and the rest of them are like,
yeah, you never see James Bond save a fat chick.
It's like that one time when you.
So they're saying that James Bond's a simp. I wouldn't say he's a simp because he's getting something. He's getting laid. He's getting the secret documents. He's getting access into the corporation he's trying to infiltrate. That would not be a simp.
You held a door open for.
That's why, like, people. I'll assume. I'll call him this guy with the glasses. Guys like that, air quotes. They use these words very sparingly. I mean, not very loosely, right? And it waters down when there's an actual simp just doing nice things for. Yeah, it's doing nice things. I'll add the caveat to get something you want, usually sex, but. You don't get it. You're not getting it yet. They keep doing it. They keep simping. James Bond's actually getting something.
For a woman who scolded you and said, what is it?
She's like, next time you hold the door open for a perfectly able-bodied woman, just remember she can do it herself. I'll never forget that. I was like in 2009.
Okay, we get it. We get it. With your yeah, and definitely she would be what my friend of the show, my personal friend, Father Hostage, would say is a simp hunter or chameleon. GTG, can you explain a simp hunter or chameleon? Yeah, a simp hunter is a woman that usually goes into predominantly male spaces and um with the priority of collecting simps to use for their bidding, right? To manipulate them and whatnot. A simp hunter. That's what a simp hunter is. A simp hunters, yeah, they can be like, joining a team. Like, I'm not saying that women don't, and I'm being general with my speech. I'm not saying women don't want to go to the basketball court. Sometimes some women who love basketball and play with the men. That's true, but there are some that I would assume that are going down there just to see who they can get in their web, right? And men, and a lot of men make it easy for them because they're willing, because they're so desperate for attention and love, what they think is love, that they'll simp for women who want to be simp for. Cynthia says like she doesn't want to be simp for, right? Um, What did Lawrence did? Depending on your mental state at the time, simps can be great for your self-esteem. I bet, bro. I bet. Yeah. Especially if you come out from a breakup or something and like the person you're with before didn't give you much attention and didn't value you, the good things about you. You get a simp doing all this stuff for you, makes you feel like $1,000,000. And that could be that heroin, that methadone, actually, that gets you off that addiction to depression you had before. But you can't, but I wouldn't think that's sustainable. That's nothing that you would want to be involved with all the time, because it'll give you a false sense of confidence, right? You can the real Ship Shady said, you can't shame me enough, baby mama. One thing about it, like, if it's your baby mama, somebody simping for their baby mama, I would say at the least that they're doing something to make the mother of their child happy, I guess. Yeah. Now there is, Lauren says, the first guy I went on a date with when I separated from my ex-husband was a simp. And it was great. I really enjoyed it because I need that type of personality after being cheated on. See, yeah, that's you said it right there. You added on to what I said. I'll just add this to make it better. I could see how that you got cheated on, your self-esteem is bad. You're like, why would you do this type of shit? And then you got somebody that just will literally lick your feet or kiss your feet. uh, that can really do something for your confidence. That was probably went on vacation during that time. You weren't appreciated by your husband, ex-husband. So yeah, Shadow Buddha was saying also too. So a simp hunter is a woman who goes into the male spaces and tries to collect some simps. Now, and a chameleon. These are terms that our friend Father Hostage actually came up with. A chameleon is a variation of a simp hunter. A chameleon is someone that technically wants to really they go into these male spaces, predominantly male spaces, and try to set up a whole persona where they're really doing it for the movement. I mean, it may even be like for MAGA, let's say, for example. They may go into their local the chat Facebook group or Discord, and they're really against this soy behavior, wokeness, ultra feminine, masculine males against that, talking all this shit, but they're not necessarily doing it because that's a top priority for them to stop that type of behavior, but more so to see men that they can probably manipulate for their own personal endeavors. I've seen this before where there was a couple of women that were literally in the black pill sector on YouTube, and they would come around and hang out with the black pill and black pill boys and say all the tropes and stuff. You know, it's about looks, money, status. That's what determines someone, a man having sex, or their worth in life, yada yada yada. And they say all those things, and then what it did was it propelled them to talk to people in that manosphere space that weren't necessarily black pill, because you got to remember the black pill is very fringe and almost looked down upon. Actually looked down upon by a lot of people in the manosphere. So these women would shack up or have alliances with these black pillars and go on bigger creators channels to debate them, the red pillars, and they got their foot in the door with these bigger creators, and they left the black pillars and they shifted their chameleon colors to a more red pill, more traditional way of creating content, because actually a couple of them actually became content creators and went into the space that we're in now. Shadow Buddha and Nanos and I have witnessed that happening firsthand. What's up, Mike Ball in the building? Good to see you, bro. Doomerang in the building. That's some good comments. He said, "I'm nice to people at McDonald's when I want to piss them off. When I want them to piss in my coat. Is that simping?" No, that's what I'm saying. When it's not being nice. I don't know if you were listening clearly, or I wasn't being clear enough. Let me maybe make it clearer for you. A simping is not being nice to a woman. It's just doing something super, doing something in order for that woman, in order to get sex, and thus woman not giving you sex or attention. It's like you're giving 93% of the effort in the so-called relationship, and you're only getting like at most 7% in return. You know, reciprocation. Shadow Buddha was a comment. Chameleon, a female YouTuber who uses talking points to create allies with men, but are secretly feminist. Yeah, that's the more nuanced take on it. Do you guys know any female YouTubers like that? Yeah, that's the more nuanced version. And by the way, donations are welcomed. We like money. We don't want to be a brokey, so please donate if you feel willing, and also keep giving me these comments. So these are good donations too. Appreciate it. What's the inspiration of the topic? Well, the inspiration of the topic is something that I see like nonstop. Simp culture, right? Something that I want to rid myself of if I even have it in me anymore. Probably most of us do, because we were all blue pilled at one time, meaning taught to see the world as men bad for a lot of things and women wrong, right? So the inspiration too was this video I saw. I'll show you in a minute some of it about what is it, the simp economy that's collapsing in China right now. Yeah, that's something that inspired this video, and I'll show you some clips from it. Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? I heard you were pissed at somebody, Resto. I still saw your video. You said you didn't say their name, so I was wondering who you were talking about. Hope everything's okay. Let's say yeah. Okay. She's octopusing Andrew Wilson. Oh, you think it's Sarah who we were talking about? Okay. Yeah. It's a good choice. Yeah. I'm not a simp, but I don't play on simp. I don't play a simp on the metaverse. Yeah, you're not cosplaying a simp. Yeah. So as I play this video about the simp economy that's collapsing in China, men are losing their minds in China with these ladies. I'll put the link in there. I'll open the panel early. Resto says, "We always good on this side, but really thanks for asking." Yeah, make sure you're okay, bro. I was actually building with you, and I was probably gonna reach. Oh, I'll do it now. Reach out to you. That we should maybe do like a live 1-on-1 or something. if you're up for it, we can review some stuff, talk shit, have fun, type of shit. But I hope everything's good for you. I see you've been live streaming in real time a lot, which is great. What's up, Clue? What's up, bro? Speaking of haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Look at all these guys. What were you guys all doing? Were you guys all congregating in the rest stop, the digital rest stop of all of the above sector? Now you guys are all coming out after your meeting. Good to see you. All my boys are coming out, bro. What's up, Rude? Yeah, so let's take a look at the simp economy over here in China. Now tell me if you've seen the simp economy, Resto, in Korea, Buddha, in Shift. Have you seen it in America? Or is this just something that someone's blowing out of proportion? Let's see.
China's economic downturn has not only hit businesses, but it's also reshaping social relationships.
Lindsay?
A recent incident
Jody?
in Liaoning reflects how these changes are playing out in daily life. 3 young women went out for a barbecue late at night. Throughout the meal, they kept calling male friends, asking them to join for drinks. Unfortunately, none of the men agreed to the invitation, and no one showed up. When it was time to pay, the restaurant owner discovered—
Oh, they did that trick. They tried to do that all. We're gonna eat up at the barbecue. That's the thing in China and Taiwan. These outdoor barbecues, because it's hot and humid. Skewered meat. You drink beer. Have a good time, talk shit, rizz up these girls. So they did this shit, and yeah, thanks, Buddha. I see that. I appreciate that. Missed that, but so they try to get these guys. They ate all the food and drank all the beer and soda. Then they call these guys to simp for them and to pay for their meal, but they're like, we're not doing it. Yeah. Shadow said that Miss Lauren's comment is a pretty good comment. Let's see. Oh, would I say sex workers are a type of simp hunter? No. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I said, shit. Yeah, they're probably the prototype of a simp hunter. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a good thing. In that case, it's no. We're not talking morality per se, but that's not a bad thing then, because they're honest about it. Usually, a simp hunter is a chameleon. They're trying to be more overt, covert about their priorities of manipulating the men. But I think in general, women, their skill is manipulating men, and I'll say they're doing what they were born to do, because if you look at men and women, men in general are much stronger and can do a lot of damage to a woman, right? So a woman has to use her intelligence and her craftiness to make sure, and I'm talking more in the primal days, back in the day, make sure that the man don't beat her ass or kill her or her kids if he's angry. So you have to be crafty and cunning and intelligent, because you don't have the strength that the man's working with. If there is a conflict, it's going to arise. So I think it's embedded in women to be, very, very intelligent and resourceful and whatnot. But in the postmodern age we're living in, we see the simp hunters and the chameleons really taking that to the next level, because the men aren't schooling themselves in learning about male-female sexual dynamics in a way that they don't get taken advantage of so much, and how they can actually be a bonus to a woman's life, just like she should be a bonus to his life. So yeah, I think sex workers are a type of simp hunter, the ultimate simp hunters. I ain't mad at them though. Right. What's up, Gary Baxter? You got me with the $4.99 kick resto. Never mind, he's in the chat. Damn, Gary's savage for that. Let me see what I have. That's savage, Gary. Resto, you got fans, huh? You got fans, right? Thank you, Gary.
No strip clubs like titty bars. Big boys when it's snowing. Fat niggas got real till like neck bones when you smoke it. On vacation, we don't ride dolphins. Fat niggas ride orcas. This summer we in Mexico, Costa Rica, Bora Bora. It's a fat nigga summer. No shirt, watermelon, snow bunny.
What's up, man? We got the song. We got to do fat nigga winter. or fall. Or whatever the fuck.
Yes.
Oh, shredded nigga. Yeah. What's up, man?
It's chilling, my friend. You know, just
Thank you,
another
Gary.
day.
Very generous. So it is another day. What do you think about this? Look how Peril was the comment. He said men are realizing the imbalance of simping. They see how they are actually being taken advantage of financially. When the man thinks by simping they will gain sexual advantage in a lose-lose action. Well put. Well put. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's. I say for nowadays, I think you gotta like the way I look at like stocks in the stock market or something like that. You gotta know within the first couple of minutes when you're interacting, especially as a
Mhm.
guy, when you're interacting with a woman, you could sense whether she's really into you or not, and it's very very simple. If she's just playing with her phone or just like really just super uninterested, it's best to cut your losses as fast as possible. Um,
Yeah.
Instead of just wasting your time and having like a dull conversation that leads to nowhere. And you know, I think nowadays people are just way more awkward after the lockdowns, though, because they text, they waste their time with texting or these mind games, and the dating apps probably make it worse. Um, it's really important for a man to really have his system built of his life and then portray that to the woman and see if she could be a part of that life. If she's not part of that life, she gives, there's some things that you don't like, then you cut your losses. It's very simple.
Right. Yeah, move on. Keep it moving. I mean, if she's not giving your attention, someone else will. What's up, modern man?
What's up, dog?
What's up, man? How you doing? Let me put you down so we don't see your underwear right there. Hold on. There you go. What's up, man?
Hey,
you got a dog behind you, huh? Yeah.
A dog?
There was a dog behind you on your screen.
Oh, I think it's a bear.
Oh, it's a bear. Okay, yeah. So Schiff was telling about the simping stuff. What do you think about simping?
I mean, I don't think I've really been able to experience it too well. I mean, I guess maybe when I was younger, we've all been there, like where you just go out of your way for a girl that's not interested. But I'm just glad I'm not dealing with it in the modern day. Seems like it's gotten pretty bad.
Yeah, I think all of us are married. Here's a question. Do you think a married man could simp, or that's just part of being married?
You mean with your wife?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, maybe she's like a gold digger.
Yeah, because I'm glad you're remembering the definition of the simp I started with, in a sense, like it's putting in all this effort and not getting return back on it. Yeah.
Well, it's like, what is return? You know what I mean?
Well, it could be a lot of things. It could be acknowledgement, care. It could be actually her sex. It could be doing like a lot of things that, whatever you're into, right? Whatever you like, right? Take care of the house, all that shit. Kids.
The biggest thing is, does she give you peace in your life and doesn't give you fucking headaches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Even though it's, a woman eventually is going to give you somewhat of a headache, but it's going to be like it should be like a playful type of thing where it's not like major headaches where she's really trying to fuck you over,
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes boring is good.
No, boring is good. Yeah.
But sometimes you kind of, women love drama, so it's
somebody say drama?
Yeah.
I get excited about that.
Women love drama, that's what I'm saying.
Huh?
Just like when I watched that show, what is that show? Billions, right? That lawyer guy, his father, this guy was like, he would like break his wife's like dinner table glass and just yell at her for no reason, just to create some drama to keep her in line.
So you mean manufactured drama, right? What's up?
Yeah.
What's up, Vanta? How's it going, man? Are you there?
Yo, what's good, man? Salute. Yeah, I'm here. Salute.
What's up, man? Salute. Man, I'm gonna manufacture some drama real quick. Hey, Vanta, aren't you the guy when I was on Chaotic Truth? You were like talking shit about me in the chat. You're saying I was breathing hard when I was walking my dogs and shit. That's you, right? From Somalia.
That's me. Yes, sir. I'm the Somalian. Goddamn right.
He owned it. What's up, man? How's it going, bro? You're in England now, right?
I'm good, man. I'm currently in London. It's like what, like 1:50 a.m. right now in London.
Holy
so
shit. Yeah.
I just got a link from Lauren. Salute to Lauren in the chat.
Oh, great. Salute to Lauren for sure. Great mod. And great mod to Orthodox guy, for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite. Yeah. But man, I heard Simps. I was like, oh, Simps. Ooh, I like this topic.
No, Vanta's pretty base, bro. I think he's definitely from been schooled in the red pill, black pill, and just life in general. Vanta, what is your definition of simp?
A simp definition is a man who sacrifices integrity for a woman. Period. Like you destroy yourself for a woman. You destroy your character, what your father taught you. Like never ever destroy yourself for a woman. Period.
Right.
Don't ever like. Okay, not to sound like a misogynist or whatever, but just find the balance. Like if a woman's chatting crazy to you, like crazy, just tell her, hey, listen, lock off. I don't want to hear it. And you know what? You don't have to beat women. You don't have to be physical. Just ignore them. That's the kryptonite. Am I wrong?
That's what I heard in the manosphere. Like they definitely say that's our trump card as men is the ability to walk away.
Here's the thing, Vanta.
I'll keep quiet.
Here's the thing, Vanta. I view it like this.
Peril.
I view it
Greetings.
like this.
Greetings, man.
Women, like, you got to imagine yourself as the cult leader, and the woman is the fanatic. You got to keep that, and that's how your relationship should be, like, kind of viewed upon, right? Like, if you look at all cults created throughout the years, look at Osho. He invaded America, and you look at all these, majority of the people in his tribe were women, and they would die. They would do anything for him. That's that's pretty much the same thing that I want in a woman, right? Like
but that's too extreme.
That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be.
Well, I'll rather have that than instead of losing all my life savings over some fucking I don't feel like like things have changed, and I don't feel like the same as we used to be. All that fucking nonsense. Fuck that shit.
Well, what if that's the truth? What if that's the truth? Though? Yeah, go ahead.
No. To rebuttal Shift. Yeah. The fellow was talking. That's the name, right? Shift.
Yeah, Shift.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So Shift, why does it have to be that extreme when disengage, save your money, and all your income? And guess what? Why do you have to invest in the Western women? Why don't you travel? You can have a lovely wife in Africa.
No.
But
here's the thing. I'm not fighting with you. I actually agree.
Wait. Okay, go.
Hear me out. You can have a lovely, submissive, and not when I say submissive, I don't mean she's like like a doormat. I'm saying she'll be more engaging. She'll look after you, and you, like as long as she's not brainwashed by the Western media. Because guess what? Right now, the problem with the world right now, the world is absorbing the American culture. Sorry, I'm just saying Americans. I'm sorry, Americans. The world is absorbing the negative aspects of America. Yeah, that's the problem. Go ahead.
Here's the thing. I agree with you because I didn't marry a Western woman. I went to my home country, Bosnia. There's no way. Like she's the Balkan tradition. It's pretty much like the man is in charge of the home and the family, and the female that like basically takes care of the kids, and she knows her place at the end of the day. But there's respect also. I mean, I guess, but I say if you're gonna go for a Western woman that's already brainwashed, well, guess what? You kind of have to brainwash her. You have to. You must. You must use like tools and arsenals to really, like, to say you are the only thing really valuable in her life, and you're gonna lead her to the promised land. Sometimes, because look at society, right? It's really fucked up, and she's like all over the place, being brainwashed by the media and all that. you kind of have to take this other extreme approach if you're going to marry a Western woman, or else you're going to be taken to the cleaners. But
let me add this too, because I actually live in another country, in Taiwan, and I would say that I think Shift, what you tell me, I think you got a unicorn, as we could say.
Yeah.
However, even in Bosnia, in Taiwan, definitely, and all over the world, the Western mindset is in women and men everywhere.
Yes.
You know, whether we want to like say, you know, we're gonna do all, you know, it's not. It is. I've done the research. I've talked to people in all these different parts of the world, and this is what's going on. That's why I do think what you said about, you know, putting your program in her is a good idea. But I have to say, after being married for 13 years, and I see how, like, at times it's like that cult, like you said, she like worships me. But let's get real, bro. When you're with somebody for a long time, there's automatically going to be down times, a little bit, I would think. But you got to be able to work through it and not like be like so different from each other that, and not on the same page, that like everything gets destroyed. That's just why divorce is so high. And I've been married for 13 years and nobody really asked me about that shit. You do sometimes in shadow, but like it's crazy how people don't even value that. Like when there is someone that has so much success in this shit. Go ahead, Wizard.
Well, let's talk about the reality of this marriage thing, because in the animal kingdom, and we truly are natural creatures in accordance to this.
Go ahead.
Is it me or did it freeze? Did it freeze?
It froze up. He froze up for a minute, Wizard.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, let's check while he gets his stuff together. Landry, you have any thoughts about that? You've been married for a minute.
Oh yeah, and that's why I say my marriage isn't by the state. My marriage is just an agreement with my woman. That's it. It involves nobody else, and we don't play this simp game. We don't play this feminist game. We play the reality game. Is it good for us together? We don't care about whether it's good for the country. We don't care about whether it's good for the neighbor. We're concerned with us and our union, and has nothing to do with anybody else but us. And so it takes out the entire spectrum of simping and chameleon and all this, because it's a mutual respect. And that's what the simping and chameleon stuff, there's no respect. There's no respect for your real role in life, your real role.
Right.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah. Landry, what about you? Are you on paper, as they say?
What do you mean, paper? Like,
Because when he said,
right, marriage,
like, you know, he's not with the government. He didn't get his, you know, marriage license or whatever. It sounded like you shout out to the you put a thumbs up.
Yeah, no, we don't do that.
Yeah.
You know, we got engaged and then we got married, and between us.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I got married and I did have the marriage certificate and all that. And I'll have to say about that, like, I think for some of us, it does put a little bit more weight on it. And now call me programmed or not programmed, whatever the fuck. But it does it puts in more emphasis on it that, like, yeah, you want to work through shit because it's like a fucking big ass hassle. If you do,
right, because it brings in these consequences of modern times. Again, consequences in the natural world are totally different.
Right.
There's a Louis C.K. joke where he says, "Oh my God, I got married. You know, now I can't leave. You know, I thought before, I wasn't going to leave, but now I can't because we're married." And you have kids, and you're like, "Holy shit, I could have left."
I mean, it's kind of like crazy. The nuclear family, it is like a bondage to a certain extent, not to be negative, but
I have a question for you Americans. I have a question. Like, if you get married outside the state, outside, you have your private ceremony, a private little shindig. Like, do you guys have like common law? Like, what states have common law? Because some laws, they say, oh, if you live together for 10 years, you're pretty much married and you're part of the state. Like, you have to be part of the.
I think in general, it depends on the state and their laws. I think in certain states, it's like,
Oh, hi,
it's like
Cynthia.
that.
Hope you're not back there so soon. Excuse me.
It's all right. No worries. Hello.
And that's where I differ is even in the common law. See, the common law is the common man. I and my companions, certainly in these modern times, are not common. There are more people that insist that in order to get married, you must be connected with the state somehow. And that is not common law in itself. And then when you think about common law without the paperwork, that's still common law. And that's not a two-party agreement. That's still a three-party agreement.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my, Cynthia, can we get an oh my?
It has to be in the moment.
Right, it has to be natural. Lindsay has a comment. She says, El Perro, what do you mean by simping chameleon? Well, we were talking about chameleon earlier, about a friend of ours, Father Truth. He has the term chameleon, meaning that women, we used to witness it in the manosphere space. They go into the manosphere space, for example, or heavily male-oriented space, and they try to, and it seems like they're not really about the whatever the core of the theme of the group is. They're just using that as a way to get in there so they can collect simps like a chameleon would, change their color. That's what we mean by that.
Yeah, they were heavily in Black Pill, MGTOW. I think it was like with Sarah and Ashley. I had no hate against them. I actually thought it was pretty funny. I mean, it was just and out of the pack, Sarah came on top, which is a good strategy. I mean, business move like to be with Andrew Wilson. Strategically, that was pretty smart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because because the manosphere is like pretty much like at this point it's like a carcass. It's like does it even exist? Like
agreed. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Cynthia, any thoughts about this simping thing? I like what you said about you shame them.
Yeah. As far as the marriage, from working in the medical field, when people weren't married, and there was always the issue of if something happened to the person and the significant other, the partner, and the parents always disagreed, the parents always overrid the partner because they weren't married. So if you're not going to do the marriage thing, at least make sure to take the proper steps to ensure that you have the authority over what happens to your loved one if they do find themselves in a situation of life and death.
Yeah, absolutely. That's where that living will comes in at hand. That is the living will has more power than any law on earth.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I'm sorry.
I have a friend who he wasn't married. However, him and his girlfriend lived together for I think 3 or 4 years, and she took him to court, and he had to divorce her, even though they had never gotten married. But because he had supported her for those years,
wow,
he took her to court, and he had to go through a divorce.
But he never married her though. That's
right. But he had taken care of her and acted as her husband, so therefore she was entitled to stuff.
That's my concern.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I said like the whole common law thing. I'm like, if you live together and you look after a woman, it could be at any moment the state can, it can lead to that. What this Cynthia just said. That's what concerns me. Like, look after a woman for a long period of time, and then next minute you go to a dry cleaner.
Yeah. And by the way, Lindsay, El Perro was just saying something that we said. Like I'm the one in Shadow and in Shift are the ones that propagate that word chameleon. And I don't think he was calling you or anyone in particular that.
No.
Yeah.
It's just the various actors that we have met.
Know. Yeah.
It's not. We're not assuming all women are like this. Absolutely not.
No.
Just like there's good people and bad people. Some people are, they're out to do bad things. Yeah,
and thank you. And Doomerang, who's one of the funniest channels out there in our sector. Do you guys know what China and Japan are doing? Yes, we do know that. and by the way, I even know that Taiwan, where I live, is not China. A lot of people make that mistake. Right? They make that. It's very different. They're very different. So, by the way, I want to. Oh, you think it's the same? Okay.
No. You said a lot of people outside. I was like, not me. The Somali here.
Oh
knows that China and Taiwan are different.
Hey, Vance, I was watching Blackout Down. I never saw it in my life, but
Hey,
I thought of you.
come
I
on,
thought of you for a second. It's a good movie, though,
don't
right?
do that.
What?
No, not really, because they hired Nigerians to be Somalians, so it's not even Somalians in the film. It's Nigerians.
Did they even say that word? They don't even say Somalia, really.
Yeah, it's just some paid actors, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, even South Park says Somali pirates, so at least they.
I love that episode. I love the episode. I love
it. So I want you guys to. What do you think about this? So this is from a very interesting, probably propaganda website by China haters in China. It's called China Observer. And it says China's simp economy collapses, and this is about these women out there in China.
Meal, they kept calling male friends, asking them to join for drinks. Unfortunately, none of the men agreed to the invitation, and no one showed up. Barbecue late at night. Throughout the meal, that's how these changes are playing out in daily life. 3 young women went out for a barbecue late at night. Throughout the meal, they kept calling male friends, asking them to join for drinks. Unfortunately, none of the men agreed to the invitation, and no one showed up. When it was time to pay, the restaurant owner discovered that the 3 women couldn't cover a bill of just over 200 yuan. So what?
I ran a bar myself. They said they had no money.
You're bullying young girls.
He's asking for money. Like, this girl's like really cross-eyed looking. Look at.
Wait, I want to confirm something. What are the leftover women in China called? Shang Yu or something?
Yes, leftover women. Yeah, they haven't been married yet. They're like in their 30s or so.
This is the symptom. They have a movement. Is it like lay flat? Basically, don't get by with minimum work. Don't have a mortgage. Don't have a wife. Just like don't contribute to the economy because it sucks. China, there's a huge disparity between the super rich and the super poor. There's no in between.
Right. Now,
that's why
I was going to say the same thing with Western culture. We have simps coming out at 18 years of age being simps. In China, it doesn't seem like they're simps until they go on beyond an age where they can't find a woman, didn't find a woman. Now they're desperate. Same with the women.
You got it.
Same thing.
But isn't there like a huge divide? Like was it 7-1, like 7 men to 1 woman because of the whole one-child policy?
Yes. It fucked up their demographics, and the Chinese government tried to put like, oh, you could have 3 kids now, but it's too fucking late.
It's gonna take a while for them to get to balance that out. So look at these girls are being. Go ahead.
And that's why this population control concept is a horrific idea. We shouldn't be touching that. We should stay in our natural element and have as many children as we feel natural and not be limited by the financial society.
Oh, that sounds good, Gary. I like beans and rice for sure, tacos.
I mean, if the U.S. government, like, in Hungary, right? If a woman gets like a child, they get like massive tax breaks.
Yes, that's correct.
We do too here in Taiwan as well.
Yeah, if you want America to have some fucking babies, just give them massive tax breaks.
I keep telling Americans have some tax breaks for families, man. It's good.
Yeah, you know why they took out Gaddafi, don't you? His system was so primarily for the family that you could have as many children as you want, because the foresight was that when they grow up, they will work for the state and bring more money in themselves.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Who's bullying you? You drank 5 or 6 bottles of beer, ate your fill, and now can't pay 200 yuan? People
That's
are
like $30.
laughing. It's embarrassing.
In the video, a woman squatted on the ground, arguing with the owner while frantically messaging friends for help.
Love that hole in her stockings, that one lady. She's been through it.
The restaurant posted the footage online, which quickly sparked a heated debate.
Without a shirt.
Oh. Yeah, he knows exactly
at
what's going on, too. Laughing at him,
yeah. And they're brutal, the net citizens in China online. Whew, talk about cyberbullying. Yeah.
Dude,
the restaurant posted
the death stare, man.
You saw that?
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Footage online.
He's just asking for money, bro, because those simps didn't come to their aid.
Which quickly sparked a heated debate. Viewers mocked the women, suggesting that they had planned to find someone to pay for them. Some praised the absent men for refusing, believing that they had likely been taken advantage of before.
That's what Wizard was saying. Like Wizard, those guys that they called, they definitely probably like hooked them up before, huh?
Yeah, day after
this time.
day after day, they pay and then never get any sex. Either
So, like,
because
fuck
they
it.
already had 8 drinks by the time they got there and they're too drunk, or that they're too full because they ate 3 fucking kebabs and 4 fucking steaks.
Others pointed out a wider trend.
Which is still,
When women
which is
invite
still
men
better
out,
than which is still better than a Western society, and as far as I see in the black culture, these single women going on these dates and bringing their female friends or bringing in 9 children.
Oh,
You're
dude,
right.
no, you say that now, but Wizard, but I'm going to show you a story that's even worse. This shit's crazy, guys. Keep watching.
especially at the last minute, the expectation is often that the man will cover the bill. This incident
What's up,
highlights
Kev?
the collapse of what some have called the simp economy,
Cannibal Club.
referring to men who spend money, time, and effort on women without receiving genuine affection in return.
Dang, that's like a real word now. Simp economy, bro.
I never heard that before. This is the first time.
This is crazy, yeah.
This
you
incident
see how he's feeding that girl? Come
highlights
on,
the
I wouldn't even do that for my wife.
collapse of what some have called the simp economy, referring to men
Look at
who
him.
spend money.
And the look on her face, she's like, they call it Sinai in China, where they go, treat me good, even though you gave me Mercedes.
What did you say, cyanide?
Holy shit.
It sounds like cyanide, right?
Yeah. I'm keeping that in my vocabulary. Cyanide.
Cyanide, yeah. Look at her face.
Incident
Watch her
highlights
face.
the collapse of what some have called the simp economy, referring
Look
to
at her
men
face,
who spend
see?
money, time, and effort on women without receiving
over it.
genuine affection in return. With the
They took his money.
economic slowdown,
She-
more
she-
men
she's
are
like, "Don't
refusing
kiss me,
to play this
feet."
role, leaving women who relied
Look
on
at
such
what she-
behavior caught off guard. One striking example
my
involved
God.
a woman who tried to take advantage of a blind date. On her first meeting, she ordered nearly 30,000 yuan worth of seafood.
Holy
Halfway
shit.
through the meal, the
Damn.
man
How-
excused himself
wait,
to take a phone call.
Pause.
Yeah.
How much is that in dollars or pounds? Like in the British
I think
pound?
that's
What's
300
$30,000?
$300 or something.
300
Right?
bucks.
Oh
or
hell
400
no!
bucks.
Hell no!
That guy got raped. I mean,
Cynthia,
raped.
this is a
Yeah,
blind
yeah,
date. This is a blind date. Check this out.
30,000 yuan worth of seafood. Halfway through the meal, the man excused himself to take a phone call, but he never returned. He blocked her on social media, leaving her with the entire bill.
我就从来没见过这么不要脸的男人。
I've never met such a shameless man. You say you have no money, but then why even go on a date? Yesterday, this man promised to take me to dinner. I ordered seasonal dishes like king crab, black tiger prawn, and sea cucumber. Then, seeing the menu was good, I ordered more sea cucumber and even packed extra for my friends.
Oh,
What?
come on now.
I guess it's going over there too now, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cynthia's
Here we
like,
go.
oh
Listen.
I'm telling you,
no.
Not only for her friends, but check it out, guys. Listen.
I also ordered more king crab to take home for my brother to try.
King
her
crab.
brother,
This is
her brother,
expensive. Her brother, yeah.
her brother
Yo.
to try.
Yeah, that's
Holy.
I told you guys.
Turmeric.
This is getting global. It's getting global. It's no longer Western.
The
It's
optics,
global.
the optics are simpish. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
they are.
Man,
Simp culture, man.
he was planning, and he was like, "Yeah, keep ordering," just so he could have the last laugh.
He's like, I gotta take a
Got that
call.
right.
Yeah.
Got
Was
that
still
right.
cheerful at the start, but after the meal, he said he needed to take a call. I waited 2 hours and he never came back.
Oh no.
I called him, but he still didn't answer, and then he blocked me. What kind of person does that? In the end, I had no choice but to pay with my credit card. 28,000 yuan. He just disappeared completely.
All these
This
ladies
guy's
weighing in 98
unbelievable.
pounds.
Next time, I'll be more careful with blind dates and won't meet such a scumbag again. Online reactions were swift. Many applauded the man, saying a woman who orders thousands of yuan worth of food on a first date deserves to be left with a check. Some refer to it as a textbook example of standing up to gold diggers.
Mhm.
Another viral video told
go.
a
This
similar
one.
story.
This is one of the leftover women. What they call, huh?
A woman dined at a restaurant but refused to pay, claiming she was an angel and wanted to put the meal on the tab.
An angel.
跟我比，那你知道我是谁吗？我是天使。
I can't even put it on my tab here, can I?
I like her
Who do you
dress.
think you're talking to? Do you know who I am? I'm an angel.
Angel. Angels should pay when they eat. Otherwise, you're not really an angel. You want to cheat ordinary people while pretending to be one?
I'm definitely going to pay.
Bro.
I said I want.
A tab? Who has a tab?
What the fuck is
this?
No
Mafia or something?
No one, sir. No one. On a date, no one has a tab on a date.
Holy shit.
She went by herself. She got all dressed up. She's into that self-love,
Angel?
maybe.
Angel, that's a demon, fam. That's a demon. That's a demon.
One man's angel could be another man's demon. Praise God.
Praise God, man.
I wanted to put it on my tab, but they wouldn't let me. I've been waiting for over an hour, and my legs are starting to ache.
But you're
Since
sitting
you're an
down.
angel,
Why legs
why
aching?
not just
Sitting down.
Stand up for a second. Circulation.
give some money to help out? Let an ordinary person use it, okay?
She couldn't argue anymore, so she started complaining about the food, pointing out every flaw, and even asked the owner for compensation. I originally wanted to put it on the tab, but today I can't. I've waited so long, and the dish smells bad. The duck has no salt, and I'm still hungry. What do I do? How are you going to compensate for the loss?
Compensate for the loss? If you're an angel, do you even need to say such things? Then you're not an angel.
This angel's out of money for the past 2 months.
All right. Stop pretending to be crazy. Just pay up already.
The restaurant owner explained that in the end, the angel still left without paying. Online, viewers joked that she was likely one of the leftover women, a term used to describe women usually in their late 20s or older who remain unmarried due to various social pressures and expectations. The collapse of the simp economy has exposed deeper issues. Data from China's Ministry.
It's the collapse of the simp ecology. Shout out to Shadow Buddha. He said if she had an internet connection, it's over. Yeah, it would be over.
Oh man, that old black pill term.
Brutal.
Oh my, it's brutal.
My nigga.
Thank you, Shadow. Very generous.
I have a story about that.
Collapsed.
I have a story about a internet simp for an internet heifer. They didn't even go on a date. He started paying her, buying her food from I don't know about in America, but DoorDash. You guys call it DoorDash, right? Where you buy
Or Grubhub, DoorDash. Yeah.
He kept buying her food from his bank account to send her food to her house. It wasn't even like a real life date. It's like, yeah, oh, I like you. I'll send you some food from my bank account directly to your house. I'm like, bro, you're sending her food from your house to her house. You didn't even see her. You never met her. Nothing. Just because they start talking on Facebook or whatever. I'm telling you, man. These you know what I think Sims need to be sent to Guantanamo Bay. I said it.
I mean,
Guantanamo Bay.
Vanta, have you ever seen that guy Hormaxer? I mean, he's begging for panties.
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did.
He's begging for panties.
It's like SpongeBob living in his little bubble, trying to connect with the real world.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. That's what happens when you go full black pill. It's over.
Listen, I was almost there. I had a bad breakup. I was almost gonna be black pill, but guess what? I saw some diabolical examples. I'm like, you know what, Banter, don't be like them. Pull back.
Yeah, don't be like the Supreme Gentleman, Elliot Rogers.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh
YouTube.
yeah.
I will never be Elliot Rogers. YouTube. Remember that.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of like that stuff, like it was very.
Andrew,
very
you're gonna play your
dangerous,
video. Let's see this shit. Yeah.
They idolized that guy.
Oh yeah.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna play your video. Is that cool?
Oh yeah,
The
of
one
course.
you made?
I mean, I forgot to make the guy black.
Oh, I can't watch it.
But it's just his arms. It wasn't supposed to be you. It's just supposed to be a guy that was. I was trying to emulate that style.
He's a member, huh? I gave Landry a couple prompts, so let's see how he did in the video. Let's see. Shift's been making really good videos too on this. So
Oh yeah, Shadow Buddhas that I made for VO3. Oh damn, you gotta play that, man.
They were worshiping them. Yeah, I'll play that one in 1 second. Wait, this one first. This is Landry's. Oh shit. I said I want a Juice WRLD sad boy intro. With the back rooms filled.
This life's real, to me. Shootouts on the screen, but we live what we see. Sometimes we keep it friendly, sometimes we get petty. Some friends with ADHD, mine's always unsteady. Scorpio sun with Sagittarius, Mercury rising. We keep it real as we can, no need for disguising. Gabriel's trap house games, no more NPCs.
This is dope, man.
Souls free. This one's for my son, hope he learns from
It is
my
AI.
way.
Oh,
AI
hell
music
yeah.
banging.
Made him real as we
Yeah.
This is fucking Landry. Oh my
This
god.
is
No,
this is fire.
good. The
This is
lyrics,
fire.
the lyrics. Wait, let me put it back. Let me put it back.
Okay, go ahead.
Landry made this. The Modern Man.
So I wrote it, but yeah, the rest is AI. But,
Okay,
you
this
know.
is great.
No, you know what? AI is going to take over. I'm telling you guys, AI is going to take over music
Yeah.
in the future. I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
It's fire. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it helps if you can write songs good. That's just why it's good. It's like really personable. I like this. Let's go.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not an NPC, this life's real to me. Shootouts on the screen, but we live what we see. Sometimes we keep it friendly, sometimes we get petty. Some friends with ADHD, mine's always unsteady. Scorpio sun with Sagittarius, Mercury rising. We keep it real as we can, no need for disguising. Gabriel's trap house games, no more NPCs. Breaking cycles, setting souls free.
Yeah.
This one's for my son, hope he learns from my way. From mistakes I've made and battles lost in the fray. From all the wars we've won when we stood our ground. Here in Taiwan, wisdom's what we found.
Oh, shit.
We're teaching the young how to learn from the past. From things in life that hit us hard and fast. We've all been there, done things we can't undo. But growth comes from the pain we've been through.
I like that. I like
that is
That's
10-10
dope.
stuff
Yeah.
right there.
Hey, you know what? The coolest part about it is,
Mm-hmm.
I did it live and I was timing it. It took me 45 minutes.
Really?
Amazing, man.
Put that whole thing together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
love
I'm telling you, AI. If you perfect the prompts and the video editing,
Landry
I
Rose.
think modern artists are scared. They need to be scared.
Yeah. Show,
Artists
show,
need to be scared,
show
man.
the Shadow Buddha clip. That shit is fucking dope.
Yeah, I'll show that one. Yeah, quick. Let me see this one, man. That was dope. I like at the end, like you put that in there. Yeah, there's some things we can't change. So, Jesus, brutal. But hey, man, it is what it is. That was
See, and that's what
that
I'm
was
saying,
good, bro.
Cynthia. Is this is what makes me feel good. You know what I mean? I love seeing him that he enjoyed it. You know, break my heart if he hated it.
By the way, anyone that tries to shame you for using AI, double down.
I get that, but don't let the fact that you can't find others slow you down. Like sometimes you got to be your own star.
Sure.
Right. That's
But what does that mean though to you? Like to be your own star?
Like sometimes you have to like take the time to make it your intro or change it up for you or how you're feeling and not worry about what others think. Is it going to make others happy? Are they going to notice? But how do you feel about it?
Mm-hmm.
But it was good. I mean, it was, I guess, I mean, it was good. I was kind of sad, but that's what he wanted. So.
Yeah, it was the genre was his request.
I know.
Yeah. I don't know what's because we tried R&B before and it didn't sound right. So
it's so weird because you have such fire opens. So it's weird to see something coming from you wanting something melancholy like that. But it was good. I mean, it fit the song fit.
You know what it is too? Like because me, Shadow and I were talking about this last night. Like the intro always should be fire because you're right. That's definitely part of me. But the outro definitely is like a chill, cool down. That could mean that the outro. So like, yeah. I just like music that moves me, bro. Like just moves me. That was good. Now this is shift. Let me see. You have you did the Shadow Buddha clip right here. It's pretty good. Let me see.
Yeah, it hits the spot for Shadow Buddha. But the music that I personally enjoy, I like listening to various like techno tracks, like what is it, electro, that type of stuff. I mean,
You
I
think
even found
deep house?
Oh yeah, like
deep
really,
house.
really underground stuff. You know, like Carl Cox, Solomon, probably DJs haven't heard of, but really they're really popular in Europe and also in the US, kind of. So.
Shift. What do you think about Massive Attack? Are you familiar?
Oh, I love Massive Attack.
Yeah,
Their old
yeah,
album is fire. When it was on
yeah.
House, that show,
Yep.
the Teardrop,
Mm-hmm.
it was
Yes,
amazing,
sir.
man.
Teardrop, Mezzanine. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that album is so trippy. I love music like that. It really gets me going.
Exactly. Okay. Very good, very good. I
Because
was trying to learn people's taste in music. Okay, very
But
good.
you're from the UK, because UK
Yeah.
has like really, really famous DJs. Like you guys had BBC, Radio 1, Essential
BBC.
Mix.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
saying the same thing.
But to be fair with you, even though I live in London, I think growing up for me personally, I was so absorbed in American music because I used to watch MTV, The Box, VH1. So until I became in my teens, then I started to absorb the UK music, And even then, I preferred people like Oasis, Block Party, Massive Attack. What's the other band? I mean the classics, Queen.
Yeah.
David Bowie,
right?
It's hard, man. It's like I don't. Music is music. I don't pick nationality. Whatever I like is what I like. Period.
Right. If you pick nationality, you're missing out. Like, check this out. Look at this. Even religions. Look at this. Can you see that?
No.
Can you see this?
No.
You can't see that.
You still have us on full screen.
Yeah. Here, where's the tab? The window. That should be it right there, right?
You gotta play it. Oh yeah.
There you go. Oh, we lost it.
It won't let me download it in the damn fucking the file. It's MP4, right? It's not MP4, right?
Oh yeah. I wish I could help with that. Yeah, there's a way to show off audio.
Yeah. Hold on, let me bring it up.
It's only 8 seconds. It's only 8 seconds long.
Boomerish right now.
Yeah, but really, like Vanta. Basically, I was listening. I was in high school, like when everyone was into rap and R&B and all that. I was listening to like Tiesto, Sasha, Digweed, Carl Cox. What's another one? Drum and bass. What is it?
Drum and bass. Drum and bass.
Drum and bass is sick. Oh, I love it.
Do you remember Apache Indian?
There we go.
Apache Indian.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, here's Shadow Buddha.
Looks dope.
Rep for Shadow Buddha.
What's happening?
Wait, why are those two women not bowing down though?
Exactly.
Cool.
Goddamn women. Yeah, all the men are bowing. The women standing.
They're mesmerized by Shadow Buddha. Look at
there's one woman bowing down.
Yeah.
Those are his concubines, I guess.
Concubines.
It looks like they're like the host or because the one's dressed like a geisha girl or in traditional wear.
Geisha girl.
The other ones are more like newbies, right? Newbies, yeah.
Or yeah.
I like that. That's dope shit. Super dope.
Yeah, man.
How you guys do this shit, man? So you use Gemini, I think.
Yeah. I got in. I
Oh.
got in the latest release, the Ultra version, and I just played a prompt. But you kind of have to use your imagination. You have to describe the scenery. You have to describe what you want. As people involved or objects. Some prompts are more complicated than others. If you want to make it really more impressive, but in general, that's how I play around with it. Like even now, I'm creating more for like our hyperspace movements, me, you, and Shadow Buddha. Like just playing around with it. It's fun.
So how do you start off the prompt? Like what keys do you press, and then of course you have to put in your little sentences. But when do you break off and then start a new prompt? Like how is it like? Because I'm trying to learn. I'm creative. Like I studied illustration. I studied graphic design. Like I'm old school. Like I feel old now. I feel like an old dusty artist.
No, but you be good though. Like all you gotta do is Landry and Shiv know more about me than me probably. But master the prompts, right?
It's like and use multiple different tools. Like and just get like a system going that works really well. That because my thing is just trying to make sure that I try to do things that everything I do is different than what I did before. So it's like there's variety, so that teaches me how to do more things.
Oh, okay. So, simple advice. What program do you guys recommend?
Well, so what are you trying to do?
Like, let's say, obviously, I'm trying to cheat because I like traditional artwork, but I want to cheat. I want to use some AI artwork. Yeah. So, what kind of programs to make artwork kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, like if you just what do you want? Just pictures, or do you want videos?
Pictures mainly. Pictures.
I think Midjourney is the best for pictures, but I always like to run it through both. Like, I think you can, because if with Midjourney you can do 200 pictures where you vote which one you like the best, so it gets to know what you like.
And then you can use that picture in the video, right?
Yeah.
As starting for the video if you want. Yeah.
I feel like for me, like I got to get into it. Like I got to feel like the emotion when I make the fucking video.
Yeah.
Like how I want it to structure. And if I don't like something, then I keep doing prompts until I get what I want, or use a different program. I personally like Gemini the best, but I know there's ChatGPT, but the highest one, what's what is it like? What's it called, Landry? Like Sona or something like that?
Sora?
Right? Sora, yeah, Sora.
Yeah.
But with pictures, you like Gemini has like Nana Banana right now, and the pictures are pretty good. You know.
Yeah, it's also an editor.
Yeah.
I want to do. I want to definitely combine all the things, but also there's something to be said is like, I love that vlog with Joe Cool, Cynthia, that you shot, because I think like that, because AI is so popular now that like a traditional shooting too, it's gonna be even more valued.
So when I learned photography, I developed our own film, and then like our professor was like the beginning of Photoshop, and he was like, if you Photoshop your picture, you failed to take a good picture. He was all about you should know the composition.
Really?
That. And so I've always kind of carried that mentality with me. I probably touch up a little stuff here and there, but I seriously, and so the AI for me is kind of, I feel the same way about it. Like it takes like insane to do a video in 45 minutes because my shit takes weeks. You know what I mean? To plan it out, to go get the shots, what does it look like?
But you remind me of someone that's like trained classically, right? In the instrument like piano or violin, but then you all of a sudden you're like, okay, I know the foundations front to back. Now I'm going to be contemporary and be like a jazz musician, rock star type shit. Because there's a lot of people like that.
I think you and we each develop our own styles, and sometimes I wonder if AI will take the emotion out of the things that videos can't, like real life.
If you don't mind interjecting, Cynthia, like I went to college between I think it was like 2007 till 2010, and I remember I had an induction to learn photography, and they, like you said, they told me you can't use Photoshop to edit your images. You have to be proper, like learn the what's it called, the shutters and the whole and then go to the red room, use the negatives and all that. I'm like, I can't do it. I was like, I can't. It's way too classical for me. And then when I started learning illustration like paper and pen, and then a little bit of Photoshop, but they said don't ever rely on Photoshop, like digital art, as your main career. And guess what? By the time I graduated, digital art blew up. It just blew up.
You have to.
And then 15 years later, now we're in AI age. Now it's AI.
I know, and it's crazy because it affects the arts, the music, and you're affecting the artist as well.
Let me bring. Okay, go ahead. Let me bring Rizzard back into this because I've seen his work too lately. His songs are great too. Go ahead.
Oh, Rude Mudcrab has a great song.
Oh yeah,
he's making fire songs. The BDE the flow. That shit is hilarious. Holy shit!
Well,
fire.
It's funny you mention that. It's funny you mention that too because the one I did make shit show, that's made specifically because of the input that I get back from the metaverse. So my interest in this metaverse, my intrigue and my participation reverberates back to me what I see on certain panels, and that's why I like this panel so much. We get up and we have real conversations. We don't get drawn into the drama so much, though there has been some. I appreciate your concept in your videos, like I explained to Modern Man. Your intent here is to put out a journal for your son. So let's make it as clean and comprehensible as we can for him. And that's one of my parts of participating on this panel. I don't want to be a drama queen. I don't want to be in effect against your son. My inherent intent in my entire life is to be a teacher, a fisher. You teach a man to fish, he gains so much more than if you feed him a fish for a day, because then he can teach his own children how to survive and provide for themselves.
Yeah. If anything,
thank you for that, Wizard. Appreciate that, man. For having that in mind.
Yeah. I've been playing with AI that I was making like a text-based RPG of Panelverse Wars, super dramatic. All the top players, basically, whether people like them or not, like Flo, you got Paul, you got JT, you got Gabriel, you got all the players. I made it into a world where they got superpowers and create a drama off of that to make an RPG, and then after that it's like 4 choices of what's going to happen next. And the AI is just insane. The scenarios that happen, it's fucking hilarious. Me and Gabriel were just playing around with it. It was just fucking
because you put these people's personalities in the Panelverse in the AI, and then you run them through scenarios. Landry did it too. He does it too with astrology. Like it's crazy how there's a lot of similarities in the simulations that it comes up with. Because I call it like we're doing war games.
Yeah,
I mean, but what about? But you can also, it doesn't have to be negative, huh?
No.
Put it towards like positive outcomes too.
What I did is like I made all the players on the top players. I made them with overpowered skills. You know, like Machine Lies. He's very overpowered in philosophy. I call Flo Moneybags. He has the power to get money. You know, I put Paul as motivational speaker. Whether people like him or not, he's a motivational speaker. Gabriel, art of the deal, right? And just to see what the fuck did this AI made this story? Well, what's going to happen? And it's just crazy.
Remember Cynthia called me out or something?
Cynthia called you out. Yeah. And then 10th Man wanted to like do a revolt on the chat against Gabe.
Yeah. I could see why though, because I mean, I don't know. I mean, you guys, you could be who?
Moneybags Flo. Get it?
No, he is. He is.
Yeah.
That's the Moneybags. Yeah. Let's watch some more Simp stuff. So teach Ben, my son, to look out. Some stuff to look out.
The whole AI talk. Back to Simp.
Yeah, no, because I don't want him to. It's going to be hard enough as it is. But give my heads up. Yeah, because even in second grade, there's simpish behavior. But at least they're second graders.
Ministry of Civil Affairs, only 6.1 million couples registered for marriages in 2024, the lowest in 45
Max?
years.
Good to see you, bro.
The number of men choosing never to marry is now 24 times higher than that of women, and many cite the same reason: they no longer want to be taken advantage of. In China's consumer culture, love has increasingly been tied to money, expensive gifts, luxury bags, and costly dating rituals. For many men, the costs have outweighed the benefits, leading to growing disillusionment with marriage and dating. One online post put it this way: I was led to believe that being good to someone meant I could win their heart, but in reality, I was just paying for an illusion.
That's what I always thought too. As growing up, was like, as long as you're nice, that's enough. Is that true? To a certain extent, you have to have something else in the equation as well.
You gotta have a competitive. You have to have a competitive edge. Yeah, you know.
If you think about a simp,
if
you think about a simp, he is just being nice. He is not contemplating the reality and taking into accord his liabilities and losses, and that's why he's not going to change until he comprehends that.
However, regarding that question, I'll throw it to Cynthia because she's the lady here.
Exactly.
Like Cynthia, what would you think? Like, what is your definition of simp? Like, how would you deem a simp? Tell us. Because you're the only woman here. Listen, I've never been on a date with Simp. I'm a man. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I thought we discussed, somebody who does anything in hopes of getting laid, right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
Right.
I don't hate to call people out, but when I think of Tarek, he's like the quintessential simp to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he will make a full when I see him with people, I'm like, what a simp.
What's up, Yolanda?
He's such a simp, but he will look foolish. He will change his mind on a drop of a dime to please a woman, to defend a woman. Like that's my definition of
Cynthia, one question: Is Simp a man who sacrifices his own integrity and dignity for you? Like he makes himself demeaning for your sake. Is that Simp? Where you can see in your eye.
I was thinking about that a while ago because both of my sons are married and they're both gentlemen. Like I've seen them like lotion up their wife's feet when she was in the hospital, like he never left her side. So I like people could say that's a simp, but that's also a strong
I don't think so.
husband. Right. That's like
lotion her
feet.
Yeah, and that's why I say if they're in an involved relationship, interacting together as two, that's different. When the simp has the intent of just getting laid, that's a simp. He has liability.
I think
this young man has a relationship and he's holding himself liable and accountable, and that's part of it.
Right.
Hey, Markilla.
Surgery, she couldn't reach her feet and she wanted lotion. And when I watched him do it, and I immediately thought of Jesus and washing of the feet. I just thought, what a gentle man. You know what I mean?
But Cynthia,
man.
The reason why I asked that question is because, of course, your sons are married, etc., etc. But I'm saying for a man to go on a date and degrade himself and make himself weak to impress women as hard as possible, again, there's nothing wrong, open the door for a woman, first date, a man pays, etc., etc. But for him to just make himself look lower and just doing like just gazing the woman like oh you're amazing, you're lovely, oh you work in corporate, you're better, like this the constant glaze, whereas the woman does not give that feedback. Like it has to be 50-50 right on a date, 50-50, like you talk about work or whatever, it has to be reciprocal, 50-50.
Right,
it's one-sided. It's one-sided constantly. That's my point.
Right, my homie and I, we've been talking about this the last couple of weeks, and he says marriage just isn't meant for men. Like it's not in favor of the man; it's only in favor of the women. And of course, I was like, "What are you talking about?" But then, like, the more I thought about it, and he kept trying to present the argument to me, I can understand why he feels that way because you have to go pay for the dates, you have to accommodate them. Where do you want to go eat tonight?
That's that accountability for taking up the responsibility of that male role.
Right.
Right.
And a lot of people, we live in this instant gratification society. Like a lot of people want to just have sex on the first date and be done and go on to the next one. Like women don't act like women who even want to be in these relationships.
Yeah, women do that. Like men and women are acting like that a lot. Yeah. But I think simp is overused. I said it earlier. It's not used in the correct context, like a lot of words. And it's just like when you're doing something nice, people go, "Oh, you're simping for this so and so."
No,
so it's come on, bro.
No. Like I just mean, like if I'm on a date and I ask women, like a lady asked me, "Oh, what do you do?" I'm like, "I do X, Y, Z," and then I reciprocate. I'm like, "Oh, so what do you do?" And she's like, "Yeah, I do X, Y, Z." That's healthy. But then if the guy is just speaking by himself the whole time, and the woman's like, she's just just going with no words, like you're simping.
That's when you know. That's when you know. That's your instinct right there. It's like, oh, she's giving one-word answers. That means it's over. It's done. Let's forget about it.
And we have four. Yeah, we have 4 spots. You're right, Lindsay. For ladies to go up, we want to hear from you for sure. About
it's ironic she doesn't think to come up herself.
Yeah, you can come up.
I was just gonna say, we'd like.
It's funny.
What's your opinion?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd love to hear your opinion for sure.
Behavior.
Yeah, we're not. No one's gonna get attacked either, so that doesn't happen. There's
Nobody
Jody. Yeah, shout out to Jody.
Nobody got it last time.
Yeah. Pixel, Lauren, and a few others. Yeah. And yourself. But and Yolanda too. She's a woman. A very cool, my sister.
Just
Yeah.
attention.
Yolanda's cool. Yolanda's cool.
Come on up, ladies.
Let's go. It's ladies.
Even Lindsay, I mean, like she loves biochemistry. I like biochemistry.
Yeah, right up that.
Men thinking they had money and hope for the future, so they were willing to be
oh my god,
simping dogs. But now, with the economy slowing down, men are starting to do the math. If you treat me well, I'll treat you well. If you treat me badly, I won't keep tolerating it. Marriage markets across the country also reflect this change. Despite women outnumbering men in many events, expectations remain high. Women with modest incomes still demand men with houses, cars, and six-figure salaries, along with large dowries. Many men simply opt out. Some women who relied on men's spending now find themselves in financial distress, a phenomenon called debt repayment.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Nobody else caught that?
What did I miss?
Wind it back 15 seconds.
Okay.
Despite women outnumbering men in many events, expectations remain high. Women with modest incomes still demand men with houses, cars, and six-figure salaries, along with large dowries. Many men simply opt out.
See, the dowry is supposed to come from the woman. And
it is. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Counter as a Somalian. The Africans pay the dowry.
Go ahead.
Men pay the dowry for my culture.
Yeah, in Islam too, the men have to pay the dowry also.
Yeah, in Taiwan too, because I remember my brother-in-law got married. He had to give her family gold or something like that.
But we're talking China, which is Christian.
Okay.
No.
What?
No, it's not.
No.
China is like Confucius or like.
No, to be honest.
Buddhism.
Actually, technically, they're not any religion because the state is a religion. But traditionally, they're Confucius and Buddhism and Taoists. Yeah.
I'll defend you. I'll defend this one. The Eastern Society of Asia, the women pay the women family pay the dowry on the Eastern side of Asia. He's right. This one. It's the Eastern side that pays dowry. Yeah.
Okay, we got it. Thank you for that. We got another Balkan in the house, Mr. Dracula. For my Balkan brothers shift. Fat nigga winter coming.
Shout out to my old days. Oh my god, I was fucking vicious.
You were a digital murderer.
I don't even understand how the fuck my plug talks. Pick him up in a space coupe. I don't let my plug walk. Skirt, pull up in a space. New freak had to cut my other little bitch off.
Thank you, Mr. Dracula Max. What's up? We got a new panelist, Lindsay. What's going on, Lindsay? How's it going?
Hi.
Yeah.
Just joining in for another female influence. I have kind of a funny story about this. I wasn't afraid to get up here. It's just that I am often one of the females that gets up here. And I thought maybe, you've all,
Cynthia.
all been there, done that, whatever you're familiar with. Me, probably with Cynthia. So why not get some new women up here?
Hey,
anyway, long story short.
Have you. Go ahead. Sorry, I was just saying hello to the new person. Trump. Okay, anyway, go ahead. Your story about simping is about simping?
It's somewhat related to the food stories where the girls were having tons of food and drinks and stuff, and then they were calling guys to pay for it to try to put them into it. This guy thought I might be one of those women, and I remember in college he took me out to get a frozen yogurt. Because at that time that was the big thing. Everybody loved frozen yogurt, and that was our date. I didn't think, oh, cheap, what an asshole, and he doesn't want to pay for a whole meal or anything. I thought it was nice, and I thought it was a good idea. And it's just a casual, $3, $4, whatever for a yogurt. So we go there. And I order mine. He orders his. He's all, okay, stop. I just wanted to tell you that I was distracted. Sorry. He said, I just wanted to tell you that if you want to eat toppings, you have to pay for them yourself.
Oh, wow. Going Dutch.
Okay. That's pretty. That's
I thought that was pretty cheap, but it was funny.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty damn cheap. But I ended up ordering some just because. Why not? I thought okay, I'll put $1 worth of animal crackers on there. I just thought there's a way to do it and a way to be super cheap and look kind of bad. And I think that guy was probably too cheap, but it was kind of funny.
Lindsay, would you prefer paying for that? Would you prefer paying for the extra flavor? Would you prefer him to pay $300 for crabs and squid, like that Chinese dude earlier that we saw?
I would never do that to somebody. I have a friend who said to a guy that we both knew, "I'd like to take you out. I'm tired of waiting for this guy to ask me out." She was saying, and I like him. I want to get to know him. So I said, "Yeah, ask him out. Why not?" She did, and he ordered like $250 worth of sushi, and she paid. So it goes both ways.
Yeah, he's a punk. He's a punk for that one. That's a punk.
Yeah.
Punk.
That's a punk.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I see what you're saying.
Yeah, Simp would kick his ass.
Yeah. for you. Hey, look, this is. I mean, this is what something like this is the second time someone's brought up this guy's name, Tarek. Do you think he's a simp? I don't know.
He's the biggest fucking white knight and motherfucking
he's definitely
bitch I've ever
Lindsay.
seen.
And I think that she liked
He likes Lindsay though.
Oh, Tarek? Yeah.
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 And did you like when he simped for you?
No, I thought I wasn't going to be attacked.
No,
I'm not being attacked.
I'm not attacked. It's a question.
It's a question.
That's a friendship. He's been my friend for about a year. He helped me when my father died. He was very kind to me. There's been no like inappropriate sexual anything. This guy has kind of gotten in the middle or intercepted or had been really friendly to me during group attacks and stuff like that. I think he's very nice. He's flawed, but I'm not here to talk about the ways in which he's flawed. I did not use him for anything.
I have a question for all the men here. Do you believe men and women can be friends?
Thanks for answering that.
Yes or no?
Oh, he always asks that question.
No.
Oh, you say no. Why is that?
No. There's always someone that eventually over time it's gonna get jealous or just like say for a man, for example, has been friends with a woman for a while, but then he gets like a smoking hot girlfriend. She's like, oh, I want him now. Like after a while, I just never seen it work out well ever. Whenever I had female friends, we always end up fucking them. It's just,
what about?
Wait, real quick, Lindsay. Excuse me. Like Landry, what do you think? You about to say something about that? Male and female friends.
Well, I had a really good friend for a while, and I was dating this other girl, and then we broke up and had a horrible breakup, and then I was like, hey, I'm kind of needing some like a rebound, some pity sex. Would you want to have sex, right? And then I married that girl 5 years later.
Oh shit!
Oh, there you go. There you go. You see, this is what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
And I think
that's why the question is tricky. It's tricky, man. That question is tricky.
Yeah. Lindsay, were you gonna say, or apparel? Then Lindsay. Yeah.
I think when it comes down to those kind of relationships, it always develops into a competition. And if you're going to be competitive, then you do it with the same sex. So those kind of relationships should stay with the same sex. And then that way you can keep distinct separations with women according to the roles, the different hats that you play throughout the day by recognizing those roles throughout the day yourself. As a man, recognizing how a woman should be behaving, and women, obversely, understanding how men are supposed to behave by the different hats they wear. When you're at work, a man does not want to be bothered by his woman with drama. Let it wait unless it's an emergency. But today, modern women think that they can just go ahead and start interrupting men's workday when they're trying to provide sustenance for the family and disrupt that very line of sustenance. You got to understand the different roles and the hats. He's not a husband when he's at work in that sense. Yes, he's still a husband, but now you have to take a more responsible role as if though he isn't your husband and try to take care of things on your own so you don't disrupt his flow.
I
Women
think
don't want to do that.
Was kind of addressing, like, women always want men like to be there for them when they talk. You're the man. You're supposed to comfort me, and sometimes men don't feel that they get that received back, or at least the respect not to be bothered, like you said, when they're in their work role.
Yeah, in the old times, a man's work role was out in the field, out along the countryside hunting and all that, and there was no direct line of modern technology convenience to call him up in the middle of a hunt, disturb his hunt, because now the deer hears his fucking phone.
Right.
Hey, Lindsay, have you ever worked with some? Or a whole panel. I'll ask Lindsay first, but you ever had a relationship with someone you work for, or work with, or something like that? I've had that happen to me before, but it didn't work out good. Yeah.
Work with, not work for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't work out well either, because nothing stays the same forever. Everything changes, even relationships. And when you have your downs, it's very uncomfortable to work with the person that you're intimate
I have a
with.
question.
Because you get to see them all the time. Yeah. Even when it's hard. Usually you don't have to see them.
Back at you. Why can't let's say this person?
I'll get you Vance in a second.
Oh, good.
Did the rest of us answer that question?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I'll answer your question, Lindsay. Okay. So everyone else, okay. Hold on to your question.
I did. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Really? Huh?
Well, he worked for me. I was the manager.
Oh shit.
It's 20 years. It's 20 years later, off and on, and is my strongest friend. And he's a cancer, like David Wayne says. He's a cancer.
Pretty loyal.
Cancers are cool.
Yeah.
Cancers are great. Yeah.
I think Taurus are supposed to get along with them, right? That's how it goes, right?
I'm a Taurus. Are we talking astrology? Are we for real right now? Are we talking?
No, we're answering that question.
Oh my God.
I'm a Taurus also, but you know.
Oh, salute, bro. Let's go
to the Bulls
submachine. And,
some bullshit.
Well, let me put this shield up real quick. They won't answer these questions. Trump Thump or whatever your name is. Oh no, you know who that person is?
No.
Sounds new person.
Sounds suspicious.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
You're on panel. Good. Is this who's this? Sounds familiar.
Thumping Weevil. I've been on a couple panels, like the Raging Tomato.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Good to have you. Nice to meet you. My name's Gabriel, and we're chopping it up about simps.
Well, I just wanted to say something about like the whole male and female like friends. Like I'm personally married.
Okay.
And my husband, we live in the hometown where he kind of grew up in. So he had someone from high school recently, well, in the last month, hit him up and try to, I guess, just chat. And it was a female. And I thought nothing of it because they never dated or anything in the past. But she was asking him for workout advice. And next thing you know, she's posting a video with him tagged on Facebook with her doing squats and like very short shorts. And I'm like, I didn't comment on it or anything. I let him know. He untagged himself. And then he's like, I thought it was kind of weird because he's just the type of dude that doesn't know when a girl is flirting with him. So I asked, well, what is she saying to you? And my husband was in the army and she kept like insisting him send her photos of him in his uniform and saying how good he looked and this and that. And I was like, you know what? That's not okay. Like, I know how some females are. That's not okay. Yeah. And I feel like there's some situations you can be friends with females, but when you're married in a relationship, whatever, then there's somebody that's going to try and ruin it for you.
That's exactly why I flip it. That's why I don't want my wife to talk to people on Facebook like that. Yeah.
Like personally, absolutely. I would never do that to another woman, but I know that women go out there. They go out of their way to look for married men because it's a challenge for them. And same with men. So it's like I know men. They're like, I love married women. They're so easy. Or it's a challenge for them. So that's why it's not that I'm jealous or I don't trust him. It's just I don't trust other people.
That makes sense.
Thumping, like it's also a challenge, but there's also a take on it that women, when they see a married man, for example, it's social proof already that like, hey, someone actually trusts them enough to marry them, so they can't be that bad, or there has to be something good. That's another part of it too.
Yeah,
I
so
think
it's
too.
like somebody's
Yeah.
willing to marry them, so there's some kind of good quality about that person,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And
For
that way,
sure.
I told him, I was like, I told him how I felt, and he immediately blocked her, and that's why I married him, because he's just that type of guy. If somebody makes me uncomfortable, they're out. If somebody makes him uncomfortable, they're out. That's how it is. That's how it should be if you're in a relationship or married.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Lindsay, did you have the question? You still have your question? Hello?
Oops, I was multitasking.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
I remember
Imperious
my
is here.
question. My question was, if it's about
Imperious is here. Oh no.
Oh my God. He's never been in my panel before. anyway. He says that you're your second wife. Anyway, go ahead, Lindsay. What's up, Imperious? Yeah.
if the reason why men and women can't be friends, you're saying, is because attraction.
Mhm.
Why do I mean, can't you be friends with someone you're completely unattracted to in all shape, ways, or form? Not your body type, not your type of anything. You just sit there and you talk like two people. Why can't you do that? You obviously don't.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Hey, Machine, what's up, man? Yeah.
Hi, TMS.
Shadow Buddha has a good take on that. I'll co-sign on it too. It's like the only time like we think that we can truly be friends with a woman is if she does nothing for us in terms of attraction, and it doesn't mean she's necessarily ugly.
So you
It
said
just
she
mean it just means for us, like there's no way I'd be attracted to her.
Right,
Then
but
we
you
get
just
past that.
admitted
Go ahead.
that we can be friends.
Yes. Okay. Certain set situation, I guess. Very
No.
specific situation.
But what if the other person is attractive? Is it both ways of not being attracted? to
That's
the
true.
person? What if
Because you're right. You're right.
You.
I guess in that unicorn situation, shout out to Lauren. I keep saying unicorn. Good to see you. Like both of them would have to be not attracted to each other, which I don't think is possible.
And there's
How is that
also that
possible, Machine?
emotional connection, right? And how is that stronger than the physical connection and satisfying something?
That's
And that's another thing. Like,
Gabriel,
if you have a woman, like say you're married, and then you have a woman as a friend, and then you're coming to that
Bye,
woman,
Landry.
no attraction, and you're talking to them about your problems, I think that's another like problem as well.
Let's call that emotional relationship. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Vanta. You got you.
Let me
The
counter all
machine.
these women. Yeah, okay. I understand the emotional. Guess what? I do have friends who initially I was like, they're fun, they're cool, we were jamming, but guess what? It's that male instinct. Every now and then I'm like, God damn, maybe
That booty be fine, right?
yeah, man. It's the blood of a man. Sorry, ladies, but guess what? Emotion. You can use
Thanks,
all the words
Markella.
you want. Emotional, psychological, blah blah. Your friend is thinking about you. If you're good looking enough, he's thinking about you. He's already imagining how he's banging you on every different positions. Sorry, ladies, I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know right now. It's reality. It's reality. He's your friend, but your friend is also thinking about
No,
how
I
to.
have another story like that. Like I want to say about 10 years ago when I was living in my hometown, I grew up and I had this best friend. I personally never did anything physical with. I never thought of him in that way. He was a good friend, true friend. And one night when we were a little bit too drunk and alone, he tried to get at me and I told him no. I was like, and he was in a relationship. I told him no. I don't think of you that way. So I totally understand the man perspective. But I'm not going to put every man in that position or like in that spectrum. But there is a majority of men or women like that.
Do you have male friends? A lot? Any? Or?
No, I don't. I'm
Yeah.
married, and the only males that I talk to, other than my husband, are family.
Relatives? Yeah, I feel you on
That's
that.
that's
for
pretty. That's pretty. That's very based. That's very based.
And I think, and I not to just be like oh, like yeah, women shouldn't be taught, because I've heard even women tell their friends, like, once you get serious in a long-term relationship with somebody, don't talk to your old friends, like, and it's hard for some women. What'd you say?
I moved across country. Like I'm nowhere near where I was born and raised. Like I don't talk to anybody. As soon as I started having kids, people fell off. So it was easy.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. But let's say you have a woman that's been quote unquote single for like 10 years or 5 years, right? And then she gets with someone that she actually likes, right? that she loves and stuff. But maybe because she's been single for so many years and by herself, she doesn't understand the fact that, hey, maybe it's not a good look to be talking to these quote unquote friends I have. Now, when we say friends, that can mean a lot of different things to women too. Friends could be like, actual friends, men, or actually, friends with benefits. But either way, let's say they don't even want to hook up with anybody. It's very innocent, right? However, some women don't. They've been by themselves for so long that they don't think it's not a problem to have all these men friends that slide in their DMs,
Well,
even if they don't want to talk to them.
I personally, I can't speak for every woman, but I personally, even when a guy tries to talk to me, like a DM, or they try to call me, I feel like even if it's nothing sexual, even if totally
innocent, right?
I feel guilty for some reason. I'm not doing anything, but it's like the guilt inside me. I'm like,
you're a good one, I think. Machine Lies. Cynthia. Then when Machine Lies and Cynthia. Machine Lies. Any takes? Good to have you, brother.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I mean, males and females cannot be friends if that's the topic. And actually, females cannot be. Yeah, females just can't be friends in general, right? Males have because everything love is to do with the females, right? But everything friendship is to do with the males, because men fight and die together, right? There could be no higher bond of camaraderie. All women secretly hate each other. So
tell him again. He's not lying. Yeah, he's not lying. He's not lying.
I love it.
Yeah,
love it.
Keep going. I love it.
Well, it's just it's just the whole friendship is about the warrior spirit. I don't think women will ever have that, right? So I think the highest form of friendship is among warriors, right? And then why I said love has to do with the female is because everything we associate with love, it's like hearts and flowers and shit. It's about the feminine side of things, right? So they control that sphere, right? So, and it's good if they control it.
And if that's the case, that means that they love their sisters, then, right?
No, but wait,
brothers fight.
Hold on. No,
you know how they say like brothers fight. Like brothers will fight each other.
Sure.
I mean, so that fight trait, you hate somebody because you care about them. Like hate is part of love, right?
It is. So what do you think for them? Because I don't want to leave them out there. What with their sisters? Like, is it love or friendship?
Sisters will sell each other out. Like sisters always sell each other out. Like,
so you say they don't love them? They don't love each other, per se.
Not like brothers love each other. I don't think so.
Okay. I'll defend Machine on this one.
Then ladies, then Cynthia and Zilla.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, Vanta, go ahead. Because I want to hear what they have to say about that.
I won't be long. I'll defend Machine.
Take your time. Take your time, bro.
No. I won't, because there's a lot of people here. I'll respect people's time. I'll defend Machine on this one. My mother has 13 sisters, 2 brothers, 13 sisters. You know what my mom told me? She's a Vanta. I wish I had 13 brothers. 13 brothers, including your other uncles. You know why? Because no one hates women more than women. Who needs misogyny when women hate each other? And with that, I yield. Go ahead.
True.
Go ahead.
Piggybacking off of what TML said about the warrior spirit, over time, I have found that if I'm going to be friends with a male, and I don't mean like just high and by, but like close friends, like I can call you in the middle of the night if I'm in trouble type friend, and they're married, I always make sure to go and meet their spouse. And that goes vice versa too. Because I want to make sure that for the man, I'll speak on that side. I want to make sure that their women aren't threatened by me, that they have a good energy by me, and they understand who I am. And and if they do, well, I really haven't had anybody have an issue with it, but that has really helped. And I feel like that's honoring their relationship, and that's way of being a warrior about it. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, and have you guys seen the surveys, right, where you could take a survey and you could ask females and then males on college campuses, this question, and the females will say it's possible and the males will say it's not possible.
Well, yeah,
for females and males to be friends.
Because men obviously do think about sex, and at some point they're going to try to cross that line, and it's up to the women to set that boundary. Now, not to be with any of these men, those thoughts haven't come in my head and their head, but because I honored my relationship with their spouse, it never happens, and I make sure to disconnect at that moment until it's time to come back, you know, but I have to set that boundary. And I found that those relationships have stayed the strongest through time.
Shout out to Shift, the Nanos, for the donation, $20, bro. Appreciate it. It is a fire stream. I agree. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, man. You're gonna get the Omar, Dr. Omar, for that, huh? Find it real quick. Oh no, you get this Coming to America. I love this one.
Shake your hand or kiss it or bow or what? I feel like breakdancing.
Thank you so much, Nano Shift. Appreciate you, bro. You made it. You're making it fire. Yeah. But
Gabriel,
go ahead.
Who claims Omar, by the way? Who claims Dr. Umar? Anyone here? Who claims
that's my father. You have a problem with that? I was kidding. No. My spiritual father, no. My Christian father. Yeah.
You know what? That one. I'll keep quiet.
No, I was gonna play. There's a famous clip we play. Like, if you give me donation, I'll play the clip. Yeah. Look at this guy.
You with my message. Thank you, Sister Avanti. $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20. But thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister.
The nerve.
That's your father. That's your father, sir. That's your father.
Your hand or
I can get this shit. Back to this. Back to our regular scheduled program. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Chef, so much. Appreciate you. So men and women being friends. This is something that our parents, definitely grandparents, never had to deal with the social media and DMs and all this shit. It's wild, bro. This is uncharted territory.
Like, I would always I would find it weird if I was young and I saw like my mom bringing a man or my dad brought in a woman when they weren't home. You know, it's just
Yeah. I remember even my son, he heard me talking to the mods. We had a mod meeting, and a lot of my mods are women, older women for sure. And I remember I said at the end, because this is me. Everyone knows, like, if you know me, you know me. I'll be like, okay, I love you guys. You know, I say that, right? And my son heard me that. He said, Dad, what about Mom?
Yeah.
Even hearing that, like, even he's only 7 and he was like that. So I'm like, okay, son is just trying to explain to him platonic.
Yeah, by the way, women will always go off of others' opinions of people, but men will size somebody up. Like, if a man sees another dude, he'll size him up based on like his own shit, like how he feels, like like his experience. Like, women don't do that as often as men do. I mean, like, they have more social intelligence. They go off of society and what's to be expected from the crowd and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, it's like a predatorial sense, because whenever they be like, "Oh, he wanted to fuck you. Did you not see him? What are you talking about? He was doing none of that. Yes, he was. You know, but they always sense it more than me because I'm not paying attention.
I feel like women do it too, because like personally, like my husband will go out in public and I'll notice when I'm not around and I'll look and like see him talking to the cashier or whatever, and I'm down like the aisle. She's like flirting with him, and then when I come up, the whole demeanor changes when she notices, you know, I'm with him. So, and men will not notice that. Men hardly notice when a woman is actually flirting with them.
Yeah. What does it say? Namaste says, careful saying women always. I mean, it's colloquially. I've said it already like a million times, like generally. We're speaking in generalizations, but you know what I mean?
I think that might be.
We can't speak for everybody.
I think that might be a female based on the way that's written. I mean,
it sounds like it.
Yeah.
I think Landry said that that might be been Bex or something. One of her.
No, it's not Bex. Hey, do you think that social media has made women more hypersexual, where they can actually be on the same level with men? Yeah.
I think it heightened, because women were always hypersexual, to be fair, pre social media, but social media heightened the level. It's like goddamn Pokemon. It like evolved. They just evolved with social media. Just saying.
That's why you have to hold on to the value of friendships with boundaries.
You said they're more hypersexual women?
Yes,
social media.
So.
Yeah, but there's quite a few that were already hypersexual
Exactly.
before. That's
Yep.
I think, and that's what a lot of guys don't realize that are inexperienced or have little experience. There's a lot of women out there that are, dude, they're almost like predators, just like a lot of guys are.
So that's what I mean by like they're now predatorial about it. The way men were like they don't care you're in a relationship. They're still gonna try to talk to you, like Pumping was saying. You know what I mean? Like they're more predatorial versus before. You know what I mean? You couldn't just slide into someone's DMs. You had to actually go out of your way to meet people. So maybe perhaps they were that way, but they became more predatorial as far as going for it.
In what sector? Because I realized, the teaching industry, like, teaching women have become more predators, like sleeping with underage boys in schools. That's what I've noticed. Like in the UK, the highest rates of the predatory system going on right now is women. Women crying on
in the
little,
UK.
yeah. Women going for these teenage boys, man. It's diabolical.
Yeah.
Got a question from Machine Lies.
Hey, Machine.
Also, give you link to the name. It's called Namaste. Now I must stay.
Now I must stay. Now I must stay here in the chat. You can come up though. Namaste. Always welcome.
Thank you, Namaste. I won't say your real name.
Cynthia, no
It's a good
secret.
name.
Okay. Dr. Zilla.
Woman.
I also want to say
from Machine Lies.
Yeah, I also want to say that like 90% of the advertisements are basically directed towards women, so it psychologically changes them. I mean, right, to be more socially driven or whatever.
That's true. Yeah. Pac told Biggie back in the days, like, I love it how you have the songs for the thugs and the dudes. He said niggas or whatever, and then he goes, you need to have some songs for the women. They're the ones that be buying all our albums.
Yes.
Right.
What about the women? Yeah, and then the men will buy because they want to impress the women.
Right.
So it's like a thing. So go ahead, Dr. Zilla. You have a question from Machine?
Oh yeah,
Lindsay?
yeah. I had a
The
comment
Machine.
in the question, but I think I'll just go with my question. TML, you take a more primal look at things in order to explain present day behavior. I understand, but my question to you, based on that primal behavior where it was important for clans to stay together to sort of protect themselves against the elements and enemies, et cetera, what benefit would it be for women to be hating each other instead of working together?
Oh no, I think that's more modern than primal for sure.
Well, you were talking about this in terms of understanding our behavior now because of where we came from and what we had to go through in the interdynamics between
I think
men and
small
women,
knit
period.
communities. No, I think small knit communities, like, they have to work together, right? Like they said, they collectively raise the children and do all this type of stuff, and they have extended families and stuff. So I
wouldn't
think
it be? It's adapt, improvise, overcome, whatever we need to continue the species kind of thing. If you're a Darwin fan, so I'm saying, what benefit is it? Can you think of any for women to not like each other? That's half the human race.
I don't see any benefit in it. I don't think it's optimal. I'm just explaining the condition.
Yeah, I was just.
It's more descriptive.
Wanting to know your personal.
Yeah, my personal thing is that that we should have more local communities, extended families. I think the nuclear family is destructive. I think industrial society has changed the view of men and women, the relationships between them. Because women have to go to work, so I think the primal relations are a lot more satisfactory, right? To small communities, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I? Because, and it's the same thing I see. In modern times, we've industrialized everything, and people are now conditioned to the comforts and convenience rather than their actual nature, which takes some work. Right?
Yeah.
So we're being conditioned. So we're being conditioned on a comfort and convenience level of technology and society rather than staying in our natural condition and going through fortuitive challenges and succeeding and enhancing ourselves in the natural world. We're getting away from that. And if society ever falls, mankind too will fall because of that, because they're not staying with it so that if it does fall, they can still maintain. There's a large imbalance in the conditioning.
Correct. We got real quick. We got a super chat from Shadow. Appreciate it. You said men and women can only be friends if she's a 0. Holy shit. Holy shit.
No strip clubs look like titty bars. Big boys when it's snowing. Fat niggas got reels out till like neck bones when you smoke it. On vacation, we don't ride dolphins. Fat niggas ride orcas.
I disagree with the super chat. I disagree hardcore with that super chat. I've been on house parties where men slept with dogs. Women, dogly women.
What?
Dogly women. Not literal dogs, but dogly women. Bitches.
I'm pissed.
Ugly.
I'm about to. I know. You're about to go. You need to leave, bro. You need to
No.
leave.
I don't condone bestiality. No bestiality. No bestiality.
Okay.
I mean ugly, funky heifers. I'm just saying, ugly.
Oh my god! Babe, close your ears, girls. Close your ears.
Not literal dog.
Make me show my babies, my 4-legged babies. Yeah. Imperius says with the $2. Appreciate that. Very generous. He said Venta has an urge for Asian boys. Ask Murder Crap. What?
Shame
oh
on you.
no! Oh no!
He's projecting.
Mug Nexing.
Girl, we was just getting ready to get to the gay shit. Yo, can we unpack that Vegas night where y'all were in the club when y'all were hugging up on a train?
Damn, not the GTA, not the GTA, not the GTA, man. Don't
You like
GTA
that?
me, man.
You and your dogs, bro. I'm
I mean
discombobulated.
ugly heifers.
What's up,
Ugly
Miss
heifers.
Stoner? Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you. Yeah. Jesus, man. Okay, what dogs? I need to take a shot.
I'm trying to be nice to ladies here. I'm trying to be nice to
Yeah.
ladies here. I'm just saying, men cannot be friends with ugly heifers. Period.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to address that for a second. Let's
Go ahead,
say
Lindsay.
the joke that someone just wrote about being unless she's a 0, which was funny,
Shadow
right?
Buddha. Yeah.
And
yes,
sometimes things are funny because they have elements of truth.
Mhm.
And it's basically like saying men will, FUCK, whatever. I don't know if you got TOS violations here or whatever.
You're good, Lindsay.
I'll say pork. Men will pork anything.
Be traitors.
Now you're talking about having sex with a pig. Oh my god, no. Yeah.
Arnold
the pig.
And then I want to ask men. Okay, so you're saying that you are a subject of your own sexual lust and you cannot help it. You have absolutely no control over your impulses. That would be what you're saying. And how could you say that when
that's bait.
and
No,
we have to maintain every day and behave in a certain way to function, etc. Not all of you are going around porking.
That's bait. That's bait. Wait, Gabriel, that's bait. That's bait. I'm not gonna fall for it because she said you have no control over your. That's bait. So
as if you are saying that, like claiming that if there's
because
any...
I know where this is going. I've seen it before. It means men have no control. That means we are some evil deviants with no control. And then it might end up to the word drape, Mr. Gabriel. I want to say that.
Yeah, I think a more honest statement would be that, like, to every 4 ugly, like to every 4 ugly dude, like to every 4 I mean to every 5 beautiful guy, right? There's like a 4 ugly chick that's really a 5 to him or something like that. Right?
Yeah, and my thing. I'll say this though. My thing is like, we can control her. So I can control myself. It's just I don't want to put myself in a difficult situation. I want to put myself in situations to succeed. So
How many
I
of you
definitely
ever slept with people that you find unattractive and relatively ugly? You just slept with them because. Do guys really do that? Is that an often thing?
No, it's just trying to say that men put sex at a higher value than women do. I mean, right? So he's making a statement
out there that
hyperbolically.
actually has sex with like a lot of ugly
Miss
guys.
Stoner, come up.
Yeah. See, and part of that is, men don't bear the consequence of bearing the children in the 9 months and the pain and that, but they still have this urgent drive to bring in heirs, right? So the woman might still have that same drive, but because she knows there's going to be some time term and suffering and pain, that she doesn't want to bear 14 children, while the man says, yeah, we do.
I think that's well said, because I'm betting and I don't know and I can't measure it, but the sex drive on between both genders is going to be high. It's there for both. Only one of them has to face, different, more severe, long life consequences.
This is why we have a lot of single mamas with lots of children.
I don't think
And that's why, and that's also why in the past they had a lot of sex slaves, right? Because you have sex slaves because men can produce more babies, right?
Yes, men can produce more babies, but I don't think having children or having sex to have children is a consequence either. It's a blessing. Personally, me as a woman, I want lots of kids. Does my husband?
Right. And
probably not.
And see, that's what modern time has brought about. See, back when there wasn't a real marriage system or anything, it was large families, and they were, for the most part, monogamous.
It was the men trying to have as many kids as they can so the heir can move on. So the heir can continue.
Now, Perry, let me handle it.
Hey, more children seems to pose a position of poverty. Back then, the more children was evidence of your superiority.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's exactly what it was. Yes, I know. I love the history facts of that. Like, I recently got into oh gosh, what are these shows called?
I don't believe you.
It was like the Victorian ages where these men.
Victorian. We're talking like the mid 20th century. We're not even talking Victorian. We're talking about the 1940s.
We're talking about the superior, like men. That women men have more children than women. Mm-hmm. So a man, if he wanted a lot more children, like multiple children, then he's going to have to be with multiple women, and that was during the Victorian ages.
Mm-hmm. Again, it's not. Oh, God damn, she's going Victorian. Why Victorian? Yeah. We're talking about 20th.
Well, I'm not trying to go there. That's just what I comprehended from what he was trying to say.
Yeah, I was trying to say something like that.
Yeah. But Pero, in the 1930s, 40s, 50s, especially in the Middle East and Africa, we had large families. You know why we had large families? Because the family had to be an army.
Right.
The Western world, the Western world is like, oh, nuclear family. No, forget the nuclear family. We had a village. If mom and dad are busy, guess what?
That's where the saying came from. It takes a village.
Yes.
For a family.
But where's your village? Where's your village, something? Where's your village? That's my question to you.
My village takes a village of fighting men. I have both sets of the grandparents for my children, and we have extended family. What do you mean? Where's my village?
Okay, that's good.
And and he's making a very valid point.
I come from a family of 7, and all of us had children, and we both have grandparents.
But again, it comes.
Pero, go ahead.
But again, it comes down to a very valid point of the size of the family. Today, we have very small families and a very large military.
Yeah.
There is a separation of church and state, as well as there is a separation of community and military, which is usually supposed to be developed upon that family extension, which at TML was talking about at the local unit. That's where you're supposed to have your foundational plenary powers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they have I'm
letting him know that I have a very large family and I continue to grow it.
Yes. Okay, so me, Thumping, and El Perro, we have an army. But for the rest of the Western people, they always, nuclear family. I'm like, I don't care about your nuclear family. I want a village. Where's the extended family? Where's the uncles and aunties and your grandmother looking after your family? Where are they?
That's what I have. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Again, something. It's not about you. I'm extending it to society. That's my
society in general.
Right. Yeah. Because the grandmothers are younger
nowadays, and you know what? That's actually it's kind of sad. A lot of people do not have that. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit! Look who made their parents. The powder dusty.
But what did you say, Lindsay? You said something a while ago.
I was starting out with, I think men and women have a pretty much equivalent sex drive or close to it, and that we would be denying that fact if we said that men have a higher sex drive and can't control themselves. And
I don't know. Some women are.
No, I think
they get after it. Some women get after it.
I think women have a higher sex drive.
They do.
Yeah.
I think men have a higher ability to say no.
Do men?
Social.
I disagree. I disagree.
Good point.
Social
Do they
media.
have to have sex for the
Yeah,
same
it's like
reason
how
as
it's like how El Perro mentioned. It's just that the woman has consequences for the sex, but she wants sex more. You know, that's different. Right?
So is
There
she
you
using it for a weapon the same way men are using it, or men just using it to get the scratch? And women are using
Think
it to
about
get
that.
the dinners, to get the purses, to get the to break up the relationships. That's what they do.
But think about that. What Cynthia says. Let me get these super chats. Shadow says, Vanta keeping it real, fat English summer. Yeah. Nano says, riding orcas tonight. Oh, yeah. We're going to give it to him one more time. We're going to get the shredded nigga winter. But until then.
Strip clubs look like titty bars. Big boys when it's snowing. Fat niggas got reels out till like net bones when you smoking. On vacation, we don't ride dolphins. Fat niggas ride orcas. This summer we in Mexico, Costa Rica, Bora Bora. It's a fat nigga summer. No shirt, watermelon, snow bunny.
Oh yeah, and we got this is his first appearance on here. I'm kind of honored. A legend, a fat nigga from not fat nigga, a shredded nigga from SoCal. What up, Imperious?
Oh, I'm not shredded anymore. I used to be, but I mean, I'm all right now. But
what's up, man?
Yeah, hey, how are you?
Pretty good, dog.
Thanks for letting me up. I mean, look, I think I'm not going to talk about like every instance. You know, broken clock can be twice a day. So I'm going to talk in broad instances because we're talking to a broad audience full of broads. And
keep it to one syllable words, please.
Let him land. He hasn't even took off yet. You know. Oh yeah. By the way,
Lindsay, don't make you.
Hold on. Before you say that, this channel mostly is for my son. When he gets older, he can get some wisdom.
Yeah,
and some
I
laughs,
won't be too bad. I didn't hear anything. You're going too crazy, so you know.
Go ahead. Man.
But Lindsay, I'm gonna put the ball gag back in if you don't settle down. Now, look, I'm gonna talk like generally. I think if the girl is anywhere attractive, especially to the man himself, it's impossible to be friends because I think again, like testosterone and other kind of endorphins that males have are such a higher amount. It's not that like it's a different kind of sex drive. Like men have the sex drive with the predatorial aggression. Women have the sex drive of wanting to be taken, so they'll signal.
Wait a minute. We're not predators, Imperious. We're not predators.
Yes, we are. Sex.
Rewind.
Dude, everything in the world is about sex, but sex. Sex is about power.
We're not predators. Chat. We're not. Men are not
yes,
predators.
it is a predatory nature, dude. I'm sorry, but you don't think of like when you're grabbing a girl and just ripping her clothes off and just like kissing. Like it is a total animalistic, like primal. Yes.
Having the same thoughts, though. How is that just male?
Because females don't have the aggressive tendency to proactively pursue that. Women are passive creatures, not active creatures.
I was saying this social media has made them more predatory.
But not in a way that a male is. Not in the way a male is, because
one in power.
No. Men know exactly what. There's no man in the world feels they're getting taken advantage of for sex without knowing it in their mind. Like you're not getting taken advantage of. You're sitting there going, okay, she wants to bang me. Like you're not. There's no man. Like unless the girl is like Gorlock, you're not getting taken advantage of. Like the only time I've ever felt bad about sex is that she's ugly.
Women
like, that's the only time you'll feel bad about sex is where you can't show it off to your friends
If
after.
the girl's ugly, but you're still having sex with her in the middle of sex.
Look. Everyone he's had really bad drunk situations. Every man that's been around has had drunk instances where they've made mistakes.
Fall back. Don't do it, Imperious.
Okay, I've had one or two that I like.
Imperious.
I'm just saying.
It's the internet.
Not like that, but you know.
There's your ugly right there.
But
no, that's way beyond ugly.
That attractive, and you're naive to think not.
That's a man.
That's a man. It's like
there's somebody that wants that.
I'm sure there's a lot of homosexuals out there. So yes, there's
not just homosexuals. There's so many people with these weird fetishes, and it's just oh my god.
I think it comes from
but remember, women have some of the weird. I would say men want sex more, but women want extreme sex more.
Okay, so who? Yeah, okay, extreme sex, yes, because I was gonna say that. Who's going?
Men, I'm fine with just bending my chick over the end of the couch. Like, I'm fine with that. Okay, whatever. I'll just hit it, gone, done. I'm done. But girls want to be slapped, choked, gagged, thrown backwards, slammed against the wall, punched.
That women like women want that just as much as men now. They want to slap the men. They want
they don't. That's all nonsense.
You're lying.
That's all that is a test. Every one of that kind of nonsense is a test for the guy to see if he's the kind of guy who can do that.
Don't hang around S&M people. Y'all just
well, S&M is a small segment. It's a niche segment of sexuality.
Imperious, I'll break it down for you easily. Women want all these positions because they don't have a penis. Men just want to penetrate and breed. Pump, missionary. We're done. All the women,
again, but then you're putting it. You're putting it.
That's why they say extreme.
Every pump feels like an orgasm for them. Dude, they have Vanta. Remember, they have the only human organ dedicated specifically for sex. Okay.
Yeah, you have to understand.
So you're no. Every time you pump them, they feel like they're having an orgasm. Have you ever seen a girl dick drunk, like when you're banging her and she looks in your eyes and like she's staring in your eyes with her mouth half open and stuff, and they go into like another world, dude.
Okay, so a child is listening to this.
They go into like another world.
One sec. Let me bring that. I haven't seen this man in a couple
no
of
intro necessary. You can let it keep rolling. Let it keep rolling.
What's up? No, what's that? Love you, bro. How you been?
Is my audio good?
Yes.
Well, can you hear me? I said, how you been, bro? It's been a minute.
You know, I got man flu, but I'm over it now. I'm all right. So
the mangina flu?
Something like that.
Good to have you, bro.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Audio is high, but optics are low.
Like
What's good, Flo? What's good, Flo?
What up?
Yeah, dude. Women get addicted to sex even more than men do, guys. Like if they get dicked down the way they want to get dicked down, dude, you can be a bum, dude. They don't care, dude. Like you don't understand. Like women are, dude. They're taken care of in the whole instance of survival, so that all they now want is to be dicked down, just like men just want pussy that's really good.
Lord have mercy.
Because men, dude, women are dudes nowadays. Just think of them like dudes. So like if a guy, like what does a guy want?
I'm not gay.
A guy wants good pussy. A girl wants good dick. That's how they are now.
Imperious. Calm your tits, man.
Okay, if you want to say that women are more addicted to sex than men, okay, so why are more men addicted to porn than women are?
Because it's the ease.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
No, it's the ease, and women watch just as much porn.
Are more addicted to porn.
Yeah, women watch porn just as much. Men the problem with men is men get lazy with the access. Like men become like women with sex, with porn. That's the ease that women find sex. Is that how men find porn? That's why women so easily can just reject so many guys. It's just the same. It's the same consequence as what women experience from the beginning of their lives. They have so much access that they can dismiss so much because they're like, not worth it. I don't like it. I can go home and do this. So men just go now. I can go home and jerk it. I can go talk to a porn star. I can hire a hooker. Whatever.
In the end, if we both have the same amount of sex drive, no matter how
it's a different kind of sex drive.
No matter what way you're
women's sex drive is different than a man's. Like, okay, I'll give you an example. Women physically see men as more attractive if they have lots of money.
No.
No. Hold on. No, think of what I just said. Hold on.
I am. I thought
Repeat what I just said. It's not that they perceive men. They see them physically more attractive. No. That means if you're 400 pounds and you got 50 million, they see you as 180 with a six-pack physically.
No, I'm still going to see a fat man in front of me with a lot of
money. You're not. You're not. You say that now. You've never been around that kind of money.
Hold on. Remember, we're speaking in generalizations, so.
Yeah, you've never seen that kind of money, girl. You've never seen that kind of money, and if you did, you would. You're not, ma'am. Look, I'm not going to say I don't know you that well, but none of us are that unique in a lot of different senses.
She's married. She's married. She's a married woman.
It doesn't matter.
What
It
are we
does
listening to him?
matter. It does matter. Okay,
It's been how
money
many
does
years,
It does
Imperius?
matter. It does
really
matter.
wanted
Yeah.
a man for money, I would have been single. I would have went out there and looked for it. I would have went out of my way to go get a man for money. But you know what? I didn't. I want the family. I want the traditional roles. I found a good man that makes me happy and is a good father, and I'm happy. I don't need a millionaire to make me happy. I don't need a millionaire to get
I know,
me
but
off.
he's
Pam,
talking.
look, I'm talking in
You understand? Hold
generalities. I
on,
don't even know you.
hold on.
What I'm saying
I'm
is like,
talking.
look,
Shut your bitch ass up. Shut the fuck up, you nasty bitch. Nobody gives a shit.
Can you shut the fuck up?
Boy, if you don't shut your
Yeah, as it is, I'm about to go. I'm about to leave anyway. But like, y'all, like, listen. Like, he's not talking about you in particular, Trump,
Right.
trumping. We're speaking in generalizations. But with that said, let's cleanse the palate for a second. Flow State and Landry here, and I want to put this here too for everyone here. Like, I'm not trying to use my fucking my panel as the Armageddon Gog Magog, the last battle. So please, if you have beef with somebody, let's not do it today. With that said, Flow State, do you have something to say about simping? I'm not saying you in particular. It just happened to be I wanted to hear what you had to say. I'm talking about everybody.
I didn't know we were talking about simping. I was listening to a virgin arguing with a woman about what they like in dudes. Let's
you know, if I was if I was a virgin, I'd still rather be that than a coke dealer to kids.
Oh, come on, bro. Let's
Good
not
point,
go there.
Hey, you're a felon, fool. What? Go
Come on, bro.
talk.
Come on, bro. Let's not do that. I just said, bro, you listening? I'm trying to respect you, and don't do that, okay? If you don't like him, just don't talk to him, or you can leave, bro. I like having you up here. You're a legend, but I'm not gonna fucking.
Well, why did he address me with an insult first? He started with an insult first, and you're gonna mute me? You fucking dumbass nigger! Shut up!
Imperious.
Really? Okay, kick the baby.
Bro,
He can't even like. Did you say something to him?
that dude is trash.
Hold on.
I just apologize to you because I did throw a dart at him right after you said that. So I apologize.
Man, get the fuck out of here. No, just kidding. What's up, Flo? You're about to give me the finger back there. I know how you do it. Bro. No, but like, dude, I was willing to let him talk, but it's just like, bro, like, why you got to go there so quick? It just shows. I guess I had to see for myself why everyone don't like you.
And then he got mad. But I'm sure you don't want to go over his whole stupid argument.
I don't even know who he is.
He's weak.
He wasn't attacked.
He was attacked first.
No, wait, guys. You know, Imperious is known. He's a demon. He's a known demon.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, Lindsay's trying to white knight a fucking male cuck bitch.
That is
Listen,
sin.
I may not like what he has to say, but that's not for me to censor him over. I don't have to agree with what he says.
I mean, when he calls me the hard R, bro, I gotta, I gotta kick him out, bro. This is weird. That's the first thing. You're supposed to be so smart, and that's the only thing you come with. Come on. Anyway, let's not talk about him anymore. He's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Landry, Flo, anybody who hasn't talked in a while. Pero.
Where's Flow State's here, man. Flow State here. Let him get with it.
What you got? Simp culture about men and women being friends, impossible, all that shit. Why is that cigar so big?
Women more sexually predatorial and aggressive.
People think that men have higher sex drive until they meet a woman with a high sex drive.
Yeah.
Then it's like, Lord, I think this bitch might wipe me out.
I'm telling you, man.
It's depending on the person who it is.
Yeah.
Flow State, do you believe men and women can be friends, Flow State?
Yeah.
You think I don't believe you. I don't believe you, sir. That year was late. That was a late year.
I consider Flo a friend, and I made sure Katie was cool with me before I just kind of really imposed myself in his life.
And we've only had sex like 3 times.
I know.
So then men and women can't be friends. There's sexual thing going on. I'm telling you.
No.
I was just kidding. I haven't had sex with Simp.
Oh my god damn it.
It's an example of male and female can be friends.
And once you have sex with one of your female employees, you have to fire them.
Don't fuck the help. Yes, you do.
Don't fucking help. Tell that to Arnold Schwarzenegger. Tell that to
No,
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
right.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
fucking
right.
help.
You have to fire them immediately.
Shout out to
yeah.
Shadow Buddha. He says looks, money, height, status rule all. Very black pill.
My nigga.
I don't think
Safdie.
that. I think that might have been, but I think that this day and time, I think social media has changed all of that, and roles are being kind of just restructured.
so?
Men, yeah, women are lonely. We saw that. What do they call the Asian women over 30 at
The
this
leftovers.
Shang Yu.
Yeah, they're gonna
Shang
take
Yu leftovers.
anything.
Leftovers.
Yeah,
That's what it translates to.
yeah,
Right? Leftovers.
yeah. But they're gonna take anything. Like society has put pressure on
Sinai.
you to get married at an early age, and if you're not that, you're a failure at life. So women aren't. You're a male. Great, let's try it.
But do you know why? Do you know why women are failures at like 30 plus? Can you understand
Why
why?
is that?
Because fertility. What use are you? Comes to birth.
But
Useless. You are useless in the eyes of men outside of the Western world. You are nothing. Nothing.
Nah, I mean, for a lot, we'll say a lot. My brother-in-law, he got remarried to someone who wanted a
there's
companion.
still somebody in the community, though. There's
that's
still
cool.
somebody in the community,
That's
so
but guess
they
what?
shouldn't be feel less valued.
But guess what? That man will be considered nothing because his family's gonna say you married a useless, barren woman. So you're even the man is considered nothing because there's no legacy. Legacy is over.
Are you sterile, Vanta?
No, I'm talking. See. Now you speak from a Western
I'm
point of
just
view.
asking the question.
Yeah.
No. My shit works. I'm fertile as fuck.
He said
I'm
my
just saying
shit
for the
works.
women. Yeah, I'm saying
Well, if a woman's
from outside of the West,
then what
there's
makes
the Western mindset.
single after the 30s? It's
I
just
need to
red
chin
flags
check you.
everywhere.
I'm gonna chin check you, Western. I'm gonna chin check you real quick. You guys are
You're a
women,
Westerner.
I'm a Somalian with a British passport.
Oh my
so
god, I've been
I'm
thinking
dual.
about Somalia.
You're a
I'm dual.
British. You're
Right.
Brit.
But
That's crazy.
but my dick is Somalian. I'm just saying, my dick is still Somalian. I'm African.
So it's a pirate.
So, yes. I you know what?
It runs around looking for booty.
we got footage of Vanta when he was a kid. Look at this shit. He was getting it. All right, where is it?
That was good, Flo. That was good. You bastard.
Oh, here he is in the background. There's Vanta.
That is Vanta.
Somalian
I
pirate.
recognize him.
Indonesian
everywhere.
Somalian pirate.
Man.
And see, I'm in
the same hat.
Vanta, is that feather sticking out of your butt? What's going on there?
No, I'm not native. I'm not a native Indian. We don't use feathers.
He's aura farming, as the kids call it. Flo.
Africans don't have feathers in Africa. There's no feathers in Africa. That's some native.
There's
American
no birds
bullshit.
there. Crazy.
No, there's no birds. There's no birds. There's vultures looking over dead bodies. There's vultures.
Oh
in
wow, modern men.
Yeah.
You have what's your thoughts? What's going on? What's really going on, man?
About this conversation?
No, about yesterday's weather. Of course, this conversation.
I mean, I'm like kind of checked out. It kind of seems like it's like high school shit, right? Like, oh, we do the
high
men
school.
are doing
I
this and-
was trying to talk biological.
I don't believe anyone here on the internet's getting mad pussy, especially not some of these guys. So, I mean, that's the thing. Well, Peter said it.
What about you? What about you?
Oh, come on, let's go. Come with it.
That's funny.
He said, "What about you?"
Show us your pussy collection, sir. Show us your pussy collection.
Open the drawer.
You want me to show you the Sleeping Beauty?
Pussy bandit. Show us your pussy bandit.
No, I'm not saying I'm a pussy bandit. Obviously, that's not what happens when you settle down. But I'm just saying, some of these guys, like Imperius said earlier, he said it's been 5 years since he's gotten laid, and he comes in here like, oh yeah, I actually know everything about vagina. You know what I mean? And earlier he said that vaginas are like a disgusting biohazard.
What?
So,
pretty gay.
And then we let them all come in here and
That
just
is
listen
gay,
to him.
yeah.
Nice body.
He's a nice
Had a
one.
good time.
Yeah. I mean, so high school. This is what I mean. We're talking about black pill. That's what the black pill is. High
Do
school. These
people
male
ever
females.
grow up out of high
Nothing
school?
changes from high school, really.
Some do. I'd argue. Maybe not.
Do people what?
You
What
like
did you
to
say?
think they do.
I said, do people ever really grow up out of high school? I think I'm still the same person I was at 14. Like your personality is basically fixed by the time you're done with adolescence.
I'll tell you, Frosty, I'll tell you. Men still retain their semen until 70. Women lose
He's
that
all
shit in the
biological
30s.
with it.
Yeah, I'm going full biological. Yeah. Women lose that shit in the 30s after high
So you're
school.
holding
I'm
in the
just saying.
same semen. You haven't had pussy. since high
Listen,
school?
my great uncle had his first kid at 70. I'm just saying.
First kid.
First kid, numero uno at 70.
Wow.
70.
Yeah. So are you going for 80?
Can any woman say that, Flo? Can any woman can say, I had my first kid at 70? No. Because they're dusty by 30, 40.
I mean, that's just the difference.
I
There's
had
no need to clown.
23.
Wait, hold on. There's no need to clown the woman for that. It's just the way
No,
God made it.
I'm clowning the Western world. I'm not clowning gender. Bro. I'm not clowning
You
gender.
can't have
I'm
a
clowning the
baby at
Western
80.
world.
Fuck you, woman.
I'm clowning the Western world because naturally you should be having kids by 20s and early 30s, to be fair. But guess what? The Western world has said, nope, Korea, women, Korea, no babies. And here we are today.
Yeah, but the
Here we
Western
are.
world has clean water, but in Africa and other places, they have like 15
actually,
children with dirty
Flies
water.
in your
What's
eyes.
the trade-off?
See,
Yeah.
we have Diet Coke, we have Coke Zero.
We don't.
have,
I've never had a fly walk on my eyeball.
we have Fanta. We have Fanta.
yeah.
We have
Yeah.
7-Up. You have 7-Up.
No, but I see what you're saying though. Like, why is it that quote unquote intellectual people throughout the world barely have any children, if any?
They're not interested in that.
What are they interested in?
Why?
Themselves?
Why?
Whatever it is, solving the formula or whatever that is.
You've been brainwashed. You've been brainwashed by the liberal world
whatever
order to focus on, as a woman, to focus on career when you should be a housewife and a mother. Why is motherhood so bad in the Western world? Tell me why. Why is motherhood always
I don't
shamed?
know. I can't ask you to answer that. I have kids and grandkids. I don't know what to tell you.
She's a master parent. She's a
Yeah,
grandparent. As they say.
I'm doing
Why
what
can't women have a career and a family and still take care of everyone?
What's wrong with motherhood?
Oh, that's a good
What's wrong with
question.
motherhood?
Why can't a woman have both?
No, it can't be done. It can't be
It
done.
ain't possible.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. My mother worked. My mother worked in Dubai, and guess what? She had a maid. Can you afford a maid in this current climate? Can you
I
do
don't
it?
need a maid because I can clean my own house.
Yeah.
Well, see. Back in the 90s, the boomers. My mother's a boomer. She had the option. She can work and have a maid to look after the kids. But in this current climate, as a Gen X millennial, that option's not available because you're working, barely keeping up with the rent, the groceries, and goddamn, with a child. Good luck with the maid. Good luck with the maid.
It's not that hard.
It's a different
You don't
dynamic.
need a maid to have a kid.
Not. I don't. You're making no sense.
But flow state. I'm just saying, like a lot of these women, they can say, I can look after kids and work. It is hard, man. It's hard. It's very hard.
Nobody said it was easy.
If these women want to take up the role, go ahead.
Well, it's doable, but my thing is like telling a whole generations of young women that you can do it. It's easy. It's not easy. And it's gonna end up like all these fucking. But I think it should be promoted as well. Just to be a traditional mom, to stay at home mom, that should be celebrated as well. As well as the career woman and all that. Like why does it only have to be like, oh, you be a boss bitch?
I'm at work right now because I just recently had a baby, but before I had a kid, I was working in construction. I'm a carpenter. And right now I'm taking my time off because I just recently had a baby. But it's doable. Yeah. I have 2 older kids that I worked and still took care of them, still cleaned the house. I still did everything that I needed to do.
You have a husband.
And still went out and worked in the heat of the sun every day.
Do you have a husband? If I may ask, do you have a husband?
Yeah, but and you know what else I do? I meal prep for him. I clean his clothes. I put his clothes away.
I mean, I would say one more time, you're a unicorn.
Yeah, exactly. The exception is not the rule. That's a unicorn. That's a unicorn right there.
Well, you're saying it's the exception, but I don't know.
What I'm saying, I'm an example. Okay, I'm an example of it's possible. It's not easy, but it's possible.
Well, we're not saying it's not possible.
Yeah, I know.
Of course it's possible.
It sounded like he was saying it wasn't possible. That
he probably was.
My point is not you exactly. I'm saying for the majority, you are the exception. You are not the rule. I'm speaking for the rule. The rule is in a horrible state. the Western world, the rule is in a horrible state. That's my issue. And guess what? As an African, as a Somalian, quote unquote, listen, the Western world's trying to promote that mindset to Africa, to Asia, where women are, listen, right now in Africa, women are being trained to be single-minded, no more family, no more relying on the man. And in fact, it's becoming more anti-men in Africa. It's growing. Women are becoming more anti-men. That because you are the global empire. America is the empire. Like it or not, you are the empire. So whatever you say is global. It's global. And that's my issue. That's my issue.
And there's even a lot of women out there. I'm not going to say every woman, but there's still a lot of women out there that don't want to do either. They don't want to raise a family.
Don't personalize it. Do not personalize it. I'm speaking on the general. Do not personalize it. Don't make it about you. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not. I just said it's not about me. Okay. I'm not saying every woman. I'm just saying there's some women out there that don't want either. They don't want to have a family. They don't want to take care of a man, but they want a man to come in and take care of them. They want to pay for everything. You know, there's women out there that don't want to cook and clean for a man. They don't want to do anything for a man. They don't even want to.
I didn't know say that. I'm sorry about that, Flo. I didn't see it. Buck compares.
I'm not saying about me. I'll be babbling. I'll yield. Go ahead, guys.
No, that's what I was saying. Is I wasn't talking about me. I'm just saying there's some women in general that you see nowadays, which is sad, but they don't want to take any part in either role.
Yeah, I didn't read that comment. I just saw the super chat. Sorry about that, man.
You're Gucci.
Sorry, fuck that, man.
He's just being a brat and he wants tamed.
Yeah. I guess Landry's kind of right. This is a fun high school though. Sometimes it's not like one of those dorky Harry Potter schools. What's up, Joe Cool?
He lacks the ability to debate, and he just wants to dominate the conversation.
But he's too submissive.
You notice he went straight to his feelers.
Right.
Yeah.
He crashed out. He's too submissive. That's a crash out. It's the eject button.
I thought I was bad.
Hey, El Perro, do you think that there's certain circumstances where you would be more likely to call people out for jumping straight to their feelers, or do you think you're going to be equal and fair with everyone?
I try to be as equal and fair as I can with everybody. That means I'm going to call everybody out for their feelers. I don't care who the fuck you are. You lost the reason and logic when you go into your feelers.
I agree.
Okay. Joe Cool.
Hey, I can't really kick in. Of course, I just got here as usual and all of that shit. I don't know what y'all talking about.
And remember, I'm not.
Culture is the name of the show.
And remember, I'm not perfect. So if I get into my feelers, I expect other people to open my eyes because that's when I look the worst. I don't want to be the worst. I want to be the best I can be. So I have to constantly work on that just like everybody else. So until Impetus can actually work on that, he probably won't be welcome to many panels like that because he's going to keep violating TOS.
Well, and he can't respect the other person's opinion. He's got to be right, and that's the big issue.
Well, that's what I mean. He's not taking it as an opinion. He's taking it as a personal attack by his feelers. That's why I say, is it really an attack? An attack is a physical thing. And by saying that you hurt by your feelers, that is not an attack. That's a you thing.
Is
that has
true?
nothing to do
I
with
know to
anybody
some
else.
degrees it's true, but is that totally true?
What?
That there's no verbal attack.
No,
I disagree with it, but it's
the
inconvenient.
verbal attack has to have an intent of threat. So you have both intent and ill will. Otherwise, it remains opinion.
Okay.
And by the way, thank you for the super chat. Shadow Buddha, he says for TPD King Click, bump now, Cottonmouth Kings. Oh wow, I haven't heard about them in a minute. Heard from them. Cottonmouth Kings.
$500 plate dinner. Good night. Oh, $500. Oh, okay. All right, no problem. Here, put us down for 4 in case we want seconds.
Generous, thank you. Now, Cottonmouth King, that's something like someone that would open up like for a Limp Biscuit or something.
That sounds like my sort of white trash.
You're familiar with them?
Absolutely. Yeah, that comment wasn't just in a vacuum.
Yeah. You guys didn't get that. You know that?
I like the name
Trumpet?
Cottonmouth King.
Yes,
I
Yeah,
love
something.
it.
This is
Yeah, I
part of
saw
the
him
ongoing
back.
conversation that
I
we've
saw him in
had.
concert like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen Cottonmouth Kings, although I did just see my first ICP show.
Oh, I love ICP
Oh
too.
wow.
I don't know.
Did you see
it
the
was a
carnival
long
around there? Did they have like their whole circus thing going on in the
They
outside?
didn't. I mean, any ICP show I imagine is a carnival.
Kind of like Grateful Dead.
Yeah. But just don't go in clothes you're not willing to throw straight in the trash. Your shoes, everything, gonna be soaked in Faygo.
Faygo?
Faygo, yep.
My buddy loves that shit.
Yo,
The bomb pop flavor.
Oh, that's that.
Well, and
liquor, huh?
mostly they
never had
spray
it. She
diet because the
swears
diet pop is less sticky than the sugar pop.
I'm learning. I'm learning, bro.
Flago?
That's fucked up. That you
No,
know
no.
that.
Listen, I'm learning, bro. I'm learning. What's a Flago? I'm learning.
It's
Faygo?
off-brand pop. It's cheap
Oh,
pop.
It's not knee high.
Where is that sold at? I've heard it before.
Knee high is better.
Fuego.
Faygo.
Also, can I say one thing? Joe Cool, you remind me of Shorty from Scary Movie when you laugh. That laugh.
You want him a who?
I love Shotty. One of Wayman dudes.
Marlon Wayans from Scary
Marlon.
Movie.
In that video?
Yeah, it was in the movie, Scary Movie. He was hilarious with the things in his head. He was hilarious.
What's that?
This guy's he's an insane claim
That
posse.
doesn't get used enough. I want blueberries to come back. How about
I
red
couldn't
pop? You
tell.
can't go wrong with red.
You know that guy actually passed
That's a
away?
weird one. There's definitely a
Who, this
strawberry.
guy?
Yeah, that guy, he died.
No, he
no.
What happened?
How about that cotton
No,
candy
he
though? I'm
didn't.
really
No,
excited
he
about
didn't.
this
In all
one.
of his videos, he just eats a bunch of crap food, and
This one's the
Are you
best
talking
one
about
yet.
the
This one is a
YouTuber?
must try.
yeah, the YouTuber.
Very heavy.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the ICP guy. I don't
no,
know.
no,
about
no,
the
no,
YouTuber.
no. I'm pretty sure they're still all alive.
His last video was 2 years ago. So
Yeah.
Well, give him a like.
what's that gonna do for me?
What, 2 years from the future? Here's a like.
Should we promote his channel?
How are you not going to subscribe to him now?
Here's a
you're
like. 2
wasting
years
my
from the
time.
future, man.
No respect to the dead, huh? I guess not.
If you don't respect the living, what right do you have to respect the dead?
That's a
Oh
fact.
shit, that's facts. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who's still a creator?
Well, with all this shit going on, Flow State, like, why are you like the nice guy now at the Paddleverse?
Am I?
Wait, since he got back,
That's weird. What the fuck's going on?
I've always
were
been
you
a
always
nice
a nice guy?
What are you talking about?
Flow State was like Venter. Don't say this, Venter. I'll trick you, Venter. Come on, Flow State. I was speaking reality, and you being nice to the whole panel, man. Go ahead, Flow State. Why are you so nice, man?
Asshole.
You're a nice guy.
You're an asshole. Fuck you.
I like it. I like being an asshole.
Bad
I love
percentage.
it.
I think I've been on a
Oh, you want me to
couple
leak his channel?
Flo's gotten soft in his old age.
He's a what do they call it? What did Tommy call Landry? A sober flow state or something like that? I think he said that.
That's funny.
Like straight edge flow state or something.
I'll take it though.
Yeah, that's a compliment, man. You were saying you were like, where the hell flow state? He was right.
Oh,
I remember a year ago, Flow State was hardcore. A year ago, Flow State was like hard edge. What happened, man?
What? Why did analogy to Flow though? Both of them has that introspective
this guy.
gift. What else could they possibly have in common?
Who?
Or white.
Flo and Landry. Both of them are
They
introspective.
have T-shirts.
Right, shirts. What else could they possibly have?
They have big microphones. They have big microphones.
Getting closer.
What were
they
you
like to
thinking?
stir it up and not just their coffee.
Landry, what's up with that intro, man?
Oh, sorry, man. I did NPCs today.
Yeah, it was dope. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, you should.
Wait,
I'll
did
share
you
in the
say
back chat.
you
No, I got yours done too, but you only wanted an 8-second long one. So for me, it's like
You already could have done it.
I did do it, but he didn't like
You
it.
could have done it with that, Cynthia. You could have done it in 30 minutes, right?
Well, I mean, I did do it one, yeah.
But it looks absolutely realistic. AI and it's some black dark-skinned dude on there. That's not me. Don't resemble me. No mask, not light skin. Look like I'm advertising for someone else. That's why I was like, Joe, how's that my shit?
Landry made me a white guy, but I don't give a fuck. It's a good.
Right,
I
can change that
Listen
either.
to this shit.
Colorblind?
This is dope. Listen to this.
Are you colorblind, Landry?
Yeah, I am. I only see one race, human race.
Oh God. Landry did this one.
Thanks, though, Landry.
NPC, this life's real to me. Shootouts on the screen, but we live what we see. Sometimes we keep it friendly, sometimes we get petty. Some friends with ADHD, mine's always unsteady. Scorpio sun with Sagittarius, Mercury rising. We keep it real as we can, no need for disguising. Gabriel's trap house games, no more NPCs. Breaking cycles, setting souls free. This one's for my son, hope he learns from my way. From mistakes I've made and battles lost in the fray. From all the wars we've won when we stood our ground. Here in Taiwan, wisdom's what we found. We're teaching the young how to learn from the past. From things in life that hit us hard and fast. We've all been there, done things we can't undo. But growth comes from the pain we've been through.
I like it. We're trying to, we're trying not to learn not to put our foot in our mouth.
Gabriel, I have a question for you, Gabriel, and for the panel. What's everyone's star sign? Because I heard star sign in the song. What's everyone's star sign right here? Everyone on the panel, your star sign. Name it, because I heard that star sign.
Your star sign is such basic surface level shit.
I mean, but come on, bro. You gotta start
in
somewhere.
Western or Vedic.
I identify as a Sagittarius, but I'm not.
Both. Give us both.
Are you
Both.
talking about? Oh,
Let's go. Like
Sagittarius and
birthday.
Western, Scorpio and Vedic.
I'm Gemini.
It's deadly.
Gemini. Oh, you're two-faced. I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
I'm a Virgo.
I got a Gemini rising, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're Gemini rising? Oh shit.
In Vedic, I don't know what my rising is in Western.
Yeah, I got a rising house of the moon of Jupiter. Yeah.
What? What is that?
What was the rising?
I just included.
Yeah, I don't believe in all this. I don't believe in the astrological.
I entertain it. I entertain astrology for fun. I entertain it. It's good fun.
I don't believe in it. I don't believe it makes you who you are.
What do you believe in? Do you believe in Allah?
It's a good way.
I believe in what?
Jesus.
You just offended her, Vanta.
I believe in
You heard
Jesus
Allah.
Christ. That's what I believe in.
Right. Said,
Wait.
Allah subhanallah.
I was asking the lady.
I'm just saying, it's funny how people who believe in Jesus think that astrology is silly.
I don't think it is silly though. It's not just because I'm religious.
It
is probably largely because you're religious.
Listen to what he said.
I've never met somebody that's true like, oh, this is what I read online. This is how this person is. No.
I had a question, Gabriel. I had a question for the lady. She said she didn't do anything, and I said jokingly, "Do you believe in Allah?" But she said she doesn't believe in astrology. What do you believe in, my dear?
I believe in whoever you are, and what you are is who you are.
God damn! What?
Like Oprah Winfrey or something.
Oh, in Aries, Sagittarius. I don't believe whatever you read about these people and who they're.
She read The Secret by Oprah. I'm telling you, she read The Secret by Oprah.
I mean, but that's her. I mean, that's her.
No, I didn't. I just believe
that's what she thinks. Is respect. We get it.
Who the fuck you're gonna be? I've met a dickhead.
Why you get angry about it?
Great.
Yeah, now she's swearing. Why are you swearing? Yeah.
Well, because I'm just trying to get to a point, and you keep talking over me.
I'm sorry.
Hey, go ahead, talk.
Well, I just believe that it doesn't matter what you are, who you are as a person is what it's going to show.
I mean, that's what we believe. And a lot of us that like astrology, we believe the same thing.
I mean,
that's
great. I'm not dogging on you for believing that. I'm not, but I'm just personally.
I believe in my star sign. I'm a Taurus.
Is it possible
I'm a bull.
that the star sign, because you believe in it, makes you act that way and not the other way around? Is that a thing?
Yes.
Until we can roll Joe Cool's sign, man, he'll never be able to comprehend how it's
what the hell? This is vulgar. Can someone ban this man?
To that.
Look at Kevin says, mine is a eggplant rising. I gotta start paying more than $40 for the tarot reading. Damn.
Oh, shit. Street value's 45, so you're getting a hell of a bargain.
There may be some wisdom to this stuff after all. At least the tarot cards. Maybe I should invest some time.
Gabriel, I'm telling you right now, Gabriel. As a tourist, I'm full of bullshit. I'm a bull. I'm full of bullshit.
Yeah, it's a lot of bullshit. That's where the magic mushrooms come out of your bullshit. Like the cow shit. Yeah.
Somebody tell Steelman.
Yeah. Oh God, Steelman is mushroom. Yeah.
They're urine.
Are you
Urine.
Sagittarius?
Who?
You're Sag, right? Machine? You're on mute. Okay. Machine lies. The machine lies.
Yeah, I'm a Sagittarius.
That's makes sense. It's the first time we hear about a philosopher.
But it makes sense. It makes sense. He's a machine. He's Sagittarius, and Sagittarius has arrow. He's like a machine. He goes.
He's
straight
against
for
the
arrow.
machine.
He goes no. He shoots the arrow.
He dominates the machine.
He's a robot. He's a robot. He speaks his point like an arrow, on point, on point.
Yeah.
Exactly. See.
No, but this is back to this real quick though. Like, how is it like? I respect the fact that you believe in Jesus. That's what you believe in, right? But how do you think it's like so? It sounds like you think it's so weird that someone would believe in astrology. So why can't why is not
wise
exclusive?
men believed in it?
The Magi.
Yeah.
I can see one way, just if I don't know either. And I'm
yes. After Joe, yeah. And I'm not trying to attack you or anything, bro. It's a question.
All right, go ahead. I thought
feel
it was
like
just
I have nothing against people who are into astrology. I know my sign. You know, I've read about it. I've read about who I'm compatible with and things like that. But the thing of me, I don't think Jesus Christ is going to like overpower that or what anybody believes. I just think astrology, even without my religion, I've met an Aries. Like an Aries and Gemini, personally, are supposed to be compatible. But I've met an Aries where me and them just
Landry,
don't click at all.
Aries rising.
Yeah, I mean, well, here's the thing though. This is where you got to break it down, man, because it's not an Aries and a Gemini supposed to be compatible. Dude, that's like the newspaper shit. That's popcorn.
Yeah, that's right. We call that cookbook astrology.
Yeah, man. It's like what's your Venus? What's your
Gemini
Mars?
and Aries are supposed to lift each other up. They're supposed to like one
still-
outgoing one.
Gabriel, can I chin check? Can I chin check?
I respect you sharing though.
Something.
Go
Do you
ahead.
believe in Jesus Christ? Yeah or nay? Do you
Yeah,
believe
she
in the
said that
Christ?
already.
Yes, I
like
said
like
that.
3 times.
Okay. Christ, right? So Christ had 12 disciples, and the zodiacs rotate around 12 zodiacs.
Coincidence.
There you go. Yeah.
Praise God.
Praise God.
Jack Talcott.
So the Bible was
I'm
written
just saying.
by, on
Go ahead,
Wilson
guys.
and Fullerton. The Bible was written, and I can read that,
shit.
and it makes sense to me.
Everybody.
Tons of sense. So much wisdom in there.
What's up,
I
Cass?
haven't seen one
Chilling.
thing I can verify
see you.
through the fucking charts. No one has explained to
Joe,
me
cool.
how.
As soon as you get your birth time, I'm going to change your mind, change your life, and then we can move on past this. We've been talking about this for how long now, Joe Cool? But you ain't going to get your birth time, and you're never going to know, and then we're going to keep going, have the same conversation over and over again.
Just watch your
Wait, hold on. Cynthia was saying something. Hold on. Go ahead, Cynthia.
It's also can be used as a form of manipulation. Like if people really understand that about you, they will learn
Exactly
to
what your sign would say.
That's
so
so true,
that's
too.
why
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
no, Joe Cool.
Sounds like a Virgo.
Yep. Sudden,
Yeah, I'm going to
like a
manipulate
Cancer.
Joe Cool if I get his birth time. I'm going to manipulate him.
It's
and,
working, man, because I don't, I want to
I'm
get
gonna manipulate him to join the police academy.
Joe, he made you dark.
I'm all right with that
Dude,
shit.
I
If
made
I
him
want to
dark.
bark and it's his suggestion,
Hold on.
I'm okay with that.
Hold on, we got a legend in the building. What's up?
Thanks.
I've been here.
Cass?
Thanks, man.
What's going on, man? Not you, Joe.
What's happening,
You're
dude?
OG. Yeah. What's up, Caucasian Sasquatch? What's really going
Ain't
on?
nothing to it, brother.
All right,
Swinging
man.
through, saying, "Hey."
Just winging it.
He said it. He said.
Yeah. Now that man right there has the Aquarius traits. Really, he downloads stuff from the source code like it's nothing.
But
That's
Gabriel,
autism. That's not.
It's autism. The water barrier is not autistic.
Gabriel,
Or he's AI. I still am not entirely convinced Sasquatch isn't just pure AI.
At least a
It might be.
He knows something about everything except for economics, which is weird. I don't know how you.
Man,
have
come on,
that.
man.
I know some
that's why you're
stuff
there for
about
the flow.
economics.
That's why it's a
I
perfect
just-
combination.
That tells me he's more of a from the imagination, like Einstein say, your imagination is more important than knowledge. He's anchored in imagination. You're anchored in
Living in your
knowledge.
imagination, dude.
Yeah. Didn't Oppenheimer say the same thing, basically, like about kind of like similar?
I am
but
death,
it's easy for those
destroyer
guys
of
to say.
worlds.
They're like super genius.
I don't care what Oppenheimer said.
destroyer
He
of
just
worlds, that's
destroyed
right.
Japan. He destroyed Japan. That's all I care about. He destroyed Japan straight up.
And he had Riz.
Wait. I'm gonna be that guy, ain't I, man? I'm not gonna be here long if I'm jumping. I don't even know who I'm
Machine, you
talking
drinking
to.
ayahuasca?
You say you're glad he destroyed Japan. No, you say he.
No. I said he's the guy that destroyed Japan. I didn't say I'm glad. I'm just
You're
saying
right.
he
I was
destroyed
trying to
it.
correct myself.
Who are you?
What you mean?
You Johnny Somali now? Damn, you got something against Japan?
I mean,
Sorry,
I am Somali, but my name is Johnny. I'm just saying.
I meant to ask, were you happy or sad that he blew up Japan?
I'm happy because he created anime after that. Anime was born.
Oh God!
Oppenheimer didn't destroy Japan. He put together a formula that allowed a whole bunch of other white people to do it.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't deflect. It's YouTube.
Damn, he didn't like that.
I was gonna say the J word. I was gonna say the J word. I was gonna say the J word. I was gonna say the J. I'll behave. I'll be a good boy.
That's like
CT's panel.
All I'm saying, check out Oppenheimer's early life check. You know, I'm just saying he's not white. He's not white.
I'm just saying he made it possible. Never mind.
Right. It's hard to argue that, right?
We can fight about anything on the panel verse. God damn.
Oh, sure.
We could fight about how you got this dude humping my head all day long.
Well, it's karma for all your teabagging, your powder dusty teabagging. That's not this some dude. That's this godfather of soul, James Brown, teabagging you, my friend.
Jimmy Black or something.
Jimmy, what? It's like
what's his name?
Like, I don't know if that's a diss or just ignorance.
I just want to know.
Yeah. It's like a J name and a color.
This is what white privilege actually looks like.
Flow state.
Me and Landry are in the background.
Why'd you call yourself Taylor Griff? Flow state. Why'd you call yourself Taylor Griff?
Because my government name is Taylor.
Oh shit. Never mind.
Yeah,
that's right.
You got shit.
Got too personal, didn't it?
I thought he was a fan of Taylor Swift. I'm like, oh, is he a Taylor Swift fan? The Taylor Swift Grift?
It is a play on Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that's it. He's
very good. Very good.
Swift.
Very good.
Yeah, that
very
was
good.
It.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, I remember my friend Taylor. He was the. Yeah, I'll just. Never mind. I'm sorry. I want to bring that up.
Yeah.
Well, now we want to know.
He blew me behind the stand. Wait. I don't know.
No. Oh, fine. No.
Yeah,
So I'm saying he used to sell us weed all the time. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, it's a Taylor thing.
That's why I had to catch myself. Like, nah.
I never liked weed.
Grinding weed.
The cell.
Liquor and hard drugs.
Facts, Flow State. Tell them again.
You never went to a phase though, smoking weed though, like maybe even for a couple months.
I mean, I smoked weed. I just didn't ever get into it. No.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the deal is.
Going
it's not for lack of trying.
Right now, I'm going through that phase. Yes,
I tried indica, I tried sativa, and useless. Weed is garbage, man. Useless.
So in like the early 2000s or mid 2000s, there was the original strain of Northern Lights. That was, I think,
I remember that.
I think that was the only weed I ever liked.
That was wild.
I grew up in a growing house, so I always had it around, but I don't smoke it anymore. I can't anymore. It gives me anxiety.
We'll get you some indica. You're smoking it's too sativa heavy. You get some indica, man. It'll kill all that anxiety.
I've tried it all. I've tried the gummies. I've tried sativa. I've tried tincture. I've tried like.
There's 200 different kinds of indicas that I know of, which mean there are thousands.
Name names. Which indica? Name names.
Very good. Anything sour lemon, anything.
Yes, Silver Haze, Ambrosia,
Black Triangle.
Hey, what's up, Blue Ivy? Good to see you.
Blue.
Good to see you. We got Joe up in here.
It's easy to say indica and sativa.
Blue Ivy.
Yeah, she couldn't find your channel because you changed the name.
I changed the name.
Yeah, Taylor Griff.
Gotta change all that, the intro and all that.
You know, when I got Taylor Griff, I was like, I think I know him as Dusty from like the Raging Tomato.
Yeah. He's Dusty. He's Dusty.
Taylor Griff.
Yeah,
huh?
we know him as.
Yeah, because I think I've been on a few
Money-
panels with him.
He's Moneybags Flo.
He's
Dusty White Man.
Oh yeah, did you hear that? We have another game, a video game or game or whatever. That now you're in it, Taylor. That Shift is making. It calls you money bags. Your power is to sniff at money. And
He loves money.
He loves money. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, who's laughing like that? Is that you, Joe?
I think that was the computer restarting or something. I don't know what that noise was.
Something. I said Joe
Joe Cool's laugh is notoriously.
Joe Cool sounds like Shorty from Scary Movie. He's Scary Movie guy.
Yeah, I heard something. I was like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah, Scary Movie.
Joe Cool's laugh is OTW's laugh remix.
Iconic.
You have to start recording them.
I have to bring that out.
OTW's cuck laugh? Come on, don't do Joe Cool.
Yes.
OTW.
It can be an alarm clock, okay?
Yeah. We know that's not who came first, the chicken or the egg. Who came first, OTW or Flow Stick? That's the question.
They came at the exact same time.
I'm assuming if they're having sex, Taylor comes first.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I was trying to swerve that one away from the edge. It was too late.
Obvious.
Don't do it.
Or sometimes not at all.
OTW was wrong with Ian.
He
So
was.
was I. That's where I met OTW.
That's right. I forgot about Ian. Yeah.
I think probably
Who the
the
hell's
answer is
Ian?
we were both here before we met each other.
What's Ian's channel name?
So
that's
to each
it.
of us,
Exactly.
to each of
I
us,
said exactly.
Yep.
Wasn't it? We Are Awake TV.
Who's Ian?
We are awake. Yes.
We are awake.
Isn't Blue Ivy Beyonce and Jay-Z's daughter?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's also Joe
Yeah,
Cool's
she-
our
when-
friend.
Why is she here? Why is she here?
Why not?
Because Trap House is huge. You ain't heard?
Because the tour's over.
Exactly.
and
Thank
she
you, Joe
has
Cool.
free time.
We got the Blue Ivy cosign.
You got Joe Cool in here. You know, I don't go
I would
anywhere. You gotta
I
have
would
a link
present-
at least.
We have
And I would
aesthetics. Look at
present-
Blue Ivy. Beautiful.
I remember when Blue Ivy was born. I remember that day when she was born, and I was there. In the
You remember the
hospital.
day?
Yeah, and I
You
remember
went to visit
Beyonce
her?
Beyonce was standing next to me because it was a fake birth. It was a fake. It was a test tube. Blue Ivy is a test tube baby. I'm telling you guys, test tube.
So that's what everybody was saying. There was like an
Beyonce
interview
was faking the
So is
clock.
Imperious. Man. I don't know. Flow State's, oh, you didn't like that. You're making Flow State's a big Beyonce fan, man.
I just put a
believe-
text in the chat by mistake. I'm trying to text you, man.
You ever try to do business in the wrong text
Right,
box?
I'm texting. I'll put my text.
Is that why you were
in the
holding
chat.
your head cast when you saw that?
I do that sometimes. with my
I
man.
mean, he rolling up, yo.
Right.
We found out tonight. Flow State.
All right, I gotta
You
go,
good?
y'all. I'm gonna cut out, man. I'll talk to
All right,
you
man.
later.
Yeah, Joe will be right back.
Stay safe, man.
This was crazy.
Stay safe. Yeah.
So we found out Flow State is a Beyonce and a Taylor Swift fan tonight. That's all we know.
What?
God damn.
Wired up in the trap house. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The powder, dusty.
Well,
I was gonna ask Caucasian Sasquatch because we always talk about like West Coast weeds the best and all this shit and the growing culture. Is that's a big thing in the South too?
I'll put it this way. The Southeast is one of the few places you could just go outside and throw some seeds on the ground and that shit will just grow. Rains 3 times a week, never gets too hot, never gets too cold. It can damn near survive the winter here. So you do your math.
Okay. Lucky man.
Oregon, I believe that in Oregon, it's hard to have the outdoor.
Yeah. Huh?
You got to have
Yeah.
when we did outdoor, when I helped my father, we had to have a whole
What's up, Jesse?
house. It was just it's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
So that's if you're doing hydro, if you're doing dirt.
Yeah. So what is that? Who's talking? Somebody doing business back there?
Somebody's watching a freaking video backstage.
You watch the video. As long as it's not a live stream. Because if it's another live stream, we have to kick you off, man. Can't have that.
Can't be cheating.
Yeah. Missing link. Yeah. So.
My apologies.
Can you pronounce your name for us one more time so I don't have to keep asking you? Thumping
Weevil.
Thumping Weevil. I got it from when I created Xbox years ago. They just
Thumping
randomized the name, and I was like, yeah, that's gonna be my name.
Yeah.
So it's not a play on something evil?
No.
Thumping
Okay.
Weevil, I like it.
You just lost school points in my book.
It was like a Thumping Weevil and like a bunch of numbers when I like made it.
What games are you playing on Xbox Thumping back in the day when you created that name? What games were you playing?
What game? Probably the first Left 4 Dead.
Oh, very good, very good.
Oh.
Yeah,
I was
I
hoping
love
to hear
Left 4 Dead.
Halo
Oh my
too.
God, I would stay up. I beat me and a friend from high school actually beat that game in one night. I hated that game, but I loved it.
Yeah.
But
I guess I'm a stereotypical. All I used to play was Grand Theft Auto.
Well, see,
I mean, yeah, we all did. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm not a big gamer. I love the Left 4 Deads. I liked, the Halos, and I've been getting into Conan lately.
Oh, it's a Conan game?
Oh,
Interesting.
I saw that. And you can show, dicks and titties and everything in that game.
What?
It's all out.
Kind of, I guess. I don't know if you're looking for it. Then
I saw someone playing. I'm like, wait, why is some guy walking out with dick and
someone wink?
Their little
He's probably playing it right
their
now.
flaps are, they're blown in the wind. You might see something, but yeah.
Wow. Okay. I know those movies were epic back in the day with Arnold and James Earl Jones and Wilt Chamberlain.
James Earl Jones and Tulsa. What's it called? Tulsa Doom.
It was weird, very. Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, guys, I'm gonna get to the dog park before I go to class. So I appreciate you guys coming on.
Thank you.
And
bless me, brother.
Thumping Weevil and Machine Lies, the legend, all you guys. El
Yeah,
Perro.
thank you.
Appreciate you, man. I like your avatar right there. Salute. Spark.
I'm gonna subscribe to your channel now. I found you off of Discord on one of the chats.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. Well, thank you. I really enjoyed your perspective, and you're from the West Coast like me.
Yeah, I miss it, but I just don't miss some of the people.
Yeah, and simp shit. See, that's what you're using the word simp to incorrectly. We already went over this in Imperious. Simping is just in terms of like fucking. We're talking about sex and shit like that. Yeah.
Can we finalize it?
About getting muted or whatever.
Yeah, look at money. Send to Guantanamo Bay. Just send them there, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Send all the Sims to Guantanamo Bay, America. Please do it.
That's it. And just maybe don't call the host the hard R, man. Yeah, maybe he'll listen to you a little bit.
Yeah,
better,
that wasn't cool. I
yeah. Are you new to the panelverse, Weevil?
To your panel?
To this in general. How long you been coming on panels?
Going
on panels.
Probably a month.
Oh wow, she's
a baby. She's a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Hold on now. She's already met Joe Cool.
Yeah, I've met Joe Cool. I've met Sasquatch.
So he made her a mature woman in a month.
Well, here's my next question there, Thumping Weevil. You've met Joe Cool. Has he picked you apart yet?
No.
Wait. No. You're going to say something one day that triggers him. He's going to say, grrr, and then you're going to not like him for a few days.
Well, that's the thing about me is I grew up with a lot of men. I grew up with a lot of, I had to prove myself. So,
Yeah, you don't understand. Joe Cool's a different creature. He does things to your brain.
even though he loves like Shorty from Scary Movie. Don't fall.
No, I believe it. But I got some thick skin, so I'm ready.
Well, you got, according to Marathon Kev, another legend. You have 3 more months of Hazel, and you're good. Yeah. No, I appreciate you coming on. Yeah, these are all good people. Caucasian Sasquatch.
All right, you guys have a good night. All right.
Machine, Kevin, everybody. Vanta. Yeah, you too. I'll see you later.
Cheers, everyone. God bless. Yeah.
So yeah, Vanta, don't be a stranger, bro. Yeah.
I'm still around, bro. Listen, next time. Listen, right now I'm gonna sub and. Listen, I thanks to Lauren. Lauren put me on.
Podcast.
I'll come on.
Yeah, thanks to Lauren for sure. Legend.
Yeah. definitely, man. God bless, man. Peace.
God bless. We're gonna go. Here's your outro music. Shout out to the chat, Buddha, everybody, Buddha, Imperius, Markella, Brown's boy, Lindsay, the Missing Link, Joe Cool, everybody, Markella, Blue Ivy, and Machino. Appreciate this song. Don't fuck with us. Shout out to Marathon Kid with a $4.99. We'll round it up to $5. Winning stream, bro. Yeah, this was another epic one on the books. Thank you for the donation. You are appreciated, brother. And stay shredded.
No strip clubs like titty bars. Big boys when it's snowing. Fat niggas got real out till like net bones when you smoke it. On vacation, we don't ride dolphins. Fat niggas ride orcas. This summer we in Mexico, Costa Rica, Bora Bora. It's a fat nigga summer. No shirt, watermelon, snow bunny.
Back to the end credits. Peace. Thank you, Kevin. Very generous.